Hey everyone, welcome back to the Basically Sisters podcast. I'm Natalia.
I'm Ashley.
And we got a special guest in the room.
Yo, I've been running this in my mind for like 3 minutes. I'm like, I'm gonna do a little short wave.
It's a wait for me. Anyways, we're just gonna get right to it. We're not gonna do a how are we this week because we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we got a guest.
We got a guest. Got a lot of topics to bring to the table.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, so do you want to introduce yourself or do you want us to introduce you?
Whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
What do you feel comfortable with? He's getting so shy.
I want to run it.
Okay, we'll introduce you and then you can add to it.
Yeah.
So this is our friend Allan.
What's up, guys?
Allan, do you want your last name or no? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Allan Bodden.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He said it with his
Whoa.
chest.
He said he puts on for
Yo,
the last
double A,
night.
double L, double D.
You know what that means.
Oh,
Anyway.
Jesus. Anyways. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, so he's our friend from college. You've known him for like, I don't know.
I'm one of their
long.
best friends.
All right, he's already
Right?
claiming his territory.
Alright.
Anyways, I'm kidding. No, he's up there. He's up there.
That's a stretch.
Anyways, yeah, but we've known you for how long? Like 4 or 5 years maybe now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
wow.
God, 2 years since we graduated.
Over 2 years, huh? 2.5
3.
years. It's gonna be 3.
That's scary. So all of college.
Yeah, almost. Well, we
7
met
years?
sophomore year.
6 years.
Wow, we've known each other for
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yo, that's kind of cool.
That is
That's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Oh, we feel old. I feel old.
I don't know why you had to just break that down.
Yeah, well it just hit him.
25.
Anyways, we've known him for a long time.
Clock's ticking.
Clock's ticking. He just turned 25, so happy birthday.
Thank you. Oh,
Happy
clap for
birthday.
you.
It's
Happy
having me
birthday.
carrot cake.
First of all,
It's an S.
hold
We
on.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on.
Assisted by Ashley.
All right. I heard
Okay,
the chaos though in the morning. It's like apparently it's like
It was
they
chaos.
didn't have sugar at the convenience store or whatever.
Just so you know, I got all the ingredients from Seatown.
Seatown? It's
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
an
you.
expensive. She could have bought you a sheet cake. From
What?
Webber's.
What'd you pay?
It
It's a
doesn't
lot
matter.
of money.
No.
Seatown? Why'd you go to Seatown?
Because where else was I gonna go?
She went twice.
I had to go twice. Not just
She
right there.
went, came back. She's like, I don't have vanilla.
Yo, vanilla's expensive too.
Yeah.
Import tax.
She comes back
Import
with
tax.
this big ass bottle of
Oh.
It was
vanilla.
the only vanilla they
She's
had.
like, I guess it'll.
The
I
big
guess
one?
it'll
Is
stop
it the
me up.
one? Okay. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, we're getting
It's
sidetracked.
not
Anyway,
mini carrot cake. It's awesome. So
Yeah.
thank
Also,
you.
Allan has ADHD just like us.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so sorry. We're gonna
We're
try to
all
stay
over the
focused
place.
as best as we can. But anyways, introducing Allan, a good friend for many years,
6
one
years.
of a really good guy friends. You know. Also, you introduce yourself, like
Yeah.
name, what you do.
What's up,
You don't need to
guys?
say like you can say like what you do, where you live.
Whoa.
No, not. I'm saying.
Like in the
I'm
city.
kidding.
I'm saying, yeah.
What's up,
Trying to
guys?
say like
Like,
a-
Natalia said, I've been friends with these two ladies for 6 years, college. I'm an engineer in New York, live in Astoria, Queens. What else?
So welcome to the podcast. Allan is our first in-person guest. So
Honored.
Thank you for being here. We're also recording in his apartment, so
Thanks.
yeah. Thank
Thanks
you
Yo,
for
can I
offering.
throw a little shout out? Candles.
Oh yeah.
Smells delicious in here.
Thank you. Yeah. You know.
Thank you.
The holiday collection.
Holiday collection.
That's what
Yeah.
bite me.
Small plug.
You know, we
Check
got
it out.
Let's Get Lit. You know, Christmas tree scent. You know, shop the website. It'll be linked in the show notes. Don't
Yes, smells delicious in here.
Yeah. Anyway, so anything else you want to introduce yourself before we
That's
jump
it.
in? That's it. Okay.
I like to eat food and I like to work out.
worry. This guy. If you can't tell by
You'll get to know more of who he
Diesel
is
water
as we
bottle.
go.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I think the inspiration behind this episode was because we did a dating episode a few months back. I think you listened to it potentially.
That is the one I listen to.
The one where we're talking about like dating apps and stuff. Yeah. So we're doing.
Good episode.
Yeah. Go, if you haven't listened, go check it out. We'll leave a
Yo,
link.
that made me crack up on the subway to work. I was like, yo.
Oh, that's the voice memos on
That was a good one.
7:30. Yeah, the voice.
Yeah.
Yo, 7:30 on the entry. I'm just like crack chucking. Everyone's like got their earbuds in. And
Everyone's like stressed
locked
for work.
in for work, and I'm like giggling.
Yeah, so if you haven't checked that episode out, definitely go check it out. Because we said in that episode we wanted to do a part 2
Yeah.
with a guy's perspective.
Exactly.
So that's kind of where this episode is going to be. We're going to talk about dating. You know, Allan, you want to let them know your status. Let the people know.
Living life.
Oh my gosh,
That is the weakest.
oh gosh.
Living life.
My status?
Your relationship
status.
I'm a single guy in New York.
Yeah. So
Allan's over here getting a little flustered. He's getting nervous.
He's getting nervous.
I'm a little hot. The radiator is burning my neck right now.
Hey, New York City.
I thought that's why I was looking at my heart rate. It's like, is it me sweating or is the
Do you
radiator
need to
burning my
move?
freaking
Do you
head?
need to move before we
No, I'm
continue?
good. I like it. It makes me on edge.
Okay.
Keeps me,
Anyway, so Allan's
You're done.
a single guy here in New York, so he's
He's the perfect
guest
candidate for this.
us to get a good
That's what they think.
perspective to see how your dating experience is from the male's perspective. Because I feel like the last episode, it was very a female side perspective.
Yeah, it was just ours.
And we said some hot takes. It's fine. It's what it is. But anyway, so you're single. How's the dating life right now?
How's the dating life?
Yeah.
How would you say, how is dating as a single guy in New York City? Let's just start with that, because some people say like New York City is one of the hardest cities to date in.
I think it's tough. First of all, the apps, terrible.
Okay, we're gonna get to that.
Like,
Yeah.
the apps suck. Tinder, all those things, they're terrible.
Well, Tinder's just a horrible app to begin with.
Yeah,
anywhere.
yeah.
Well, I think it's become a horrible app. I think they shouldn't have given it to this younger generation. I think
What do you mean?
older people take it more seriously. Like I
But
know
they had
people who met on
eHarmony.
Tinder.
Yo, my aunt met her husband, eHarmony.
See, I'm about to go on eHarmony.
No, they
I heard
say
You
that's
gotta pay for it. That's why you gotta pay
No,
for
but
it.
it's a good one because it's people who are serious and want to date.
No, eHarmony's like for like either people that are like after
Widow,
divorce,
yeah.
widows. They're all in their 40s and they're like.
I'm going on
I think
eHarmony.
they're trying to expand it though.
What's the other one? Christian Mingle. Christian Mingle.
I heard nothing but success stories from these.
They have they have one with farmers.
Oh, what is
I
it like?
sw-
Farm to farm?
It's like
They
it's,
have a lot. They have Chispa, which is just for Hispanics. You never heard of that one?
That's
Hey,
crazy.
hey.
All right, here's my thing now.
That's
If
crazy.
you're not
That's not
Hispanic
right.
and you sign up because you're attracted to Hispanics, is that messed up? How do you
Yeah.
validate your
Yeah, that's
Hispanic?
why those are. Yeah,
That's
Your
why I'm like,
ethnicity.
oh, because that's another thing that I also.
You can't. You don't validate your ethnicity. Anyone can
Exactly.
go on there.
But that's another thing. I'm like, I don't like those apps. Like going on those apps because I'm like, are you just fetishizing me? Like, because I'm black.
Like it's like, oh, maybe it's like, oh, I want to meet a farmer.
Yeah.
I'm going the farmer
I
one.
think that's different because that's more occupation based.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Christian's more value based. I think race and ethnicity one. Like I see where they were going with it because it is easier to date
that's a
for
good
some
take.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
What?
it's
Oh.
ethnic. Like
You can't change.
Yeah, you
that.
can't change
Yeah,
your
you can't
ethnicity.
change that. But I
Yeah.
do see kind of why it's important because sometimes it is easier for people to date within their own ethnicity, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it's great to do, but yeah, there is that point of like the fetishizing.
It's kind of
But yeah,
I never thought
anyways,
about
you want
that.
to drop your ethnicity to the people so they can get a vibe.
I'm actually Hispanic.
Okay, say shout the countries out. You might have to shout the countries out.
I wanted to leave a little cliffhanger.
No, gosh.
I'm
I'm
Hispanic.
gonna put like.
Yeah, I'm Hispanic. I'm half Guatemalan and half Honduran.
Okay. Central America
All right,
in the
I'm gonna
house.
say this. This is not me saying it. I've experienced this 3 or 4 times in person in New York City. What's the dude from In the Heights?
I think I know. him.
Anthony Ramos.
Yeah.
3 times. I'm not even kidding. 3 times. I've been out and I'm like, yo, don't you have a show to prepare for?
Oh,
no, I
my
swear.
God.
I swear.
Is that your celebrity look-alike?
Yeah, that's what people think.
to
I
put
don't
the
really
photo.
see it.
We're gonna put the
I don't really
photo.
see it. Yo, wait, headshot. Do I look like? Do I look like Anthony Ramos?
Let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments. Smash that like button.
Literally smash that. Subscribe.
Yo, I swear I've been out in the city with people and like I went to this bar one time with a friend and the bartender was like, "Yo, you're Anthony Ramos." And I was like, "Who the hell is that?"
You should have just said
You
yes.
gotta. You can use this to your advantage.
I didn't think it.
100%.
I didn't know who he was, so I'm like, "Yo, I don't want to be like, I don't know who he is."
They're gonna
But
ask
could he get sued?
No, but they're gonna ask you to start singing.
yeah.
No,
So
give
I'm
us
doing
a
like my
bar.
choreography. And
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
learn.
Just be
You
like,
gotta
nah,
learn
can't, not for
You gotta
free,
learn
not
in
here,
the
not
height.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never even seen it.
Me neither.
So yeah, I've gotten that a couple times. But
That's
he's like,
so
he's
funny.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He
is.
gets. Allan gets a lot of different ethnicities.
Yeah.
When people try to guess your ethnicity,
I don't even. People think I'm Filipino. People think I'm like Samoan sometimes. That'd be sick.
You're gassing.
He got that one time.
Yeah, I got
that was
once.
like the time
He's
I
like,
got
I
that.
got that
Yeah.
Yo, at the gym. Yo, is that The Rock?
That's so
I'm
specific,
kidding.
Somali.
But then they look and they're like, nah, he doesn't have an arm sleeve.
Yeah, exactly.
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 The Rock.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Anyways, well now that we're talking about the apps, I feel like we can kind of start. Let's unpack the apps for you.
They most
So
of them suck.
how long have you had the apps?
Since I've been like a couple years, like 2 years, 3 years.
2-3 years.
In college, like I had like Tinder mostly, and
Yeah.
and also the Bumble.
Bumble,
But-
yeah.
Those were the big ones in college, I think. I think
Yeah.
dating apps are
But-
different in college though, because it's like, I don't know, it's just different. I feel like it's very hookup in college.
Yeah, it's also you're at college, like you're meeting people.
Exactly,
When you're in the
all the
city,
time.
you're not pressured to meet people. Like you
Yeah,
live your
Well,
own.
I think it's also the setting now.
Like in college, you're going to class, you're always seeing new
Right,
people or
right.
seeing the same faces. Then everything is like,
Well, that's just like a perfect like balance. Like you're gonna meet new people. Like
regardless, whether you want to or not.
Exactly.
Right.
Versus like
Yeah.
now, it's like
Yeah.
you actually have to put yourself out there. Like you could be cooped up in a crib for months if
Yeah.
you wanted
Exactly,
to.
and that's
you know?
that's why it's like even though you live
You're
in the
forced
biggest
to
city in the
college,
world,
yeah.
like
You
it
get
doesn't matter.
lonely.
You have to take advantage of it. Yeah.
You could. Let me tell you, big city, you could feel a little lonely sometimes.
Yeah. How was New York City for you?
Okay, okay, pal.
Let's spider web to that really quick.
Give it therapy.
Feel alone.
How do you like New York? Well, you grew up
I
in the New York
freaking
area,
love
in New
New
York
York.
City. Yeah.
I love New York. I grew up on Long Island, but like I've always been around the city.
Yeah, you grew up in the metropolitan area.
Yeah, I always came to the city, did things in the city. I think New York's awesome, and it's crazy. The older I get, the more I travel away. Like say I'm like away from New York, or I'm in some weird state like Oklahoma or something like that. I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to be back in New
It
York.
feels good to come
it's
back.
Shout out to our Oklahoma.
Yeah, shout out to Oklahoma
Oklahoma's
City.
pretty lit, but like after like 3 days, you're like, damn, I want to go to like a bodega at 2:00 in the morning and get like an
Yeah.
egg sandwich.
Yeah.
Can't do that in Tulsa.
I think it's
Definitely can't do that.
They look at you with 3 heads.
Yeah.
like
No, it's
what?
close.
Well, I think that's when they say you know you're living in the right place if you like when you come back from a trip and you're like, okay, I want to be here. You know.
Yeah.
And
It feels good
it's
to be
crazy
here.
because where I'm from, like it's like there's a stigma around the city. It's like this like unknown territory that like people go to. Like it's like a distant land.
Yeah, that's so interesting because it's so close by.
So close, like within like an hour's drive, you can. That's like
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
outside
kind of
of
like-
New York City, like the suburbs are like drastically different from New
Very
York itself.
Yeah.
very very different. But
Yeah.
I love New York.
You
I
like
love
New
the
York?
people. The people are the best.
Right, I think the people make the
food is the
food, yeah.
best. There's always some. I think it's the best place to be in your 20s. It is.
I agree.
I think
Best
20s and in general, like, I think it's one of the best. I think it's one of the best cities
New York
in the
City,
world.
rather. I love New York, but New York City, I think, is the best for your 20s.
I
Yeah.
agree. I think so.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I feel like when you're younger, like now's the time to do it. You know what I mean? Because like imagine being like 30 plus, you have a family. Like I feel like it's a lot of fast paced.
Some people can do it. Like,
Some people
obviously,
can
like,
do it.
people
And I
were raised in the
respect
city.
it.
Yeah.
But
Yo.
it's like also I feel like if you didn't grow up in the city,
Yeah.
I think this is a place that people should look into in their.
I think it just teaches you a lot. You know, you really grow as a person. And like they say, if you can make it in New York, you can really make it.
You
anywhere.
learn some
Which
lessons.
is true. No, I learned like just living here is like taught me a lot. Like this city, I mean, compared to Boston, like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. What's that like?
I didn't really like Boston that much.
Yeah,
No,
really?
no, I hate the Boston. I just feel like it's not New York. Like every time I'd go back, I'd be like, oh, like
Does it feel like home? Does it feel like
it
home?
didn't feel like home to me. I didn't like the vibe. I feel like the people here are better in terms of like, not saying the people in Boston were bad. They're just like more diversity. When you go out, like you can just meet so many different types of people who like grew up here, whether they moved here, whatever. Like it just, I feel like it's accepting to like every type of person. I feel
And
like
there's like
Boston-
nooks and there's
you
nooks
can-
and niches within New York.
Right, you'll
Exactly.
meet, and if you like this like random thing, you're gonna find somebody that likes it.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like Boston, you kind of had to be a certain type of person to really fit in.
Yeah, to really enjoy it.
Yeah, Boston's cool, but it's not New York. Totally
Yeah,
different.
a nice place
It's
to
nice
visit.
It's
Yeah.
nice to visit. It's nice to
But
but
yeah.
yeah, it's not New York. And I don't know what other city will compare to New York, honestly.
It's not.
Maybe in Europe.
San Diego is like it's pretty up there. I love San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I've been wanting
I
to
think
go
that's
so
also
bad.
because of like the weather and the place itself.
San Diego's
I think
awesome.
New York is more the vibe, and that's something that's so hard to get on. Because obviously, it's like, yeah, there's some streets. So I'm like, okay, there's a lot of things we got to go through to live here. Like,
exactly.
The apartments.
What's a lot you sacrifice a lot over here.
You do.
So,
but I think it's
but it's worth the sacrifice.
Rent, yeah,
Rent's
facts.
crazy.
Rent. Yeah, but anyways, well, I'm glad we got your take on New York City.
Love it.
And yeah, so back to the apps though. You've been on them since college.
Yeah.
Have you?
Okay. Therapy session for Allan,
so what apps have you used specifically? I'm just curious.
What apps?
Yeah, like what apps have you used?
The trifecta apps. So like, it's
Hinge, Tinder, Bumble.
Hinge, Tinder, Bumble. Okay, I haven't tried Bumble. Tinder, I don't think I've ever had it. Oh, I think I did like briefly, but
college.
It wasn't. You had in college?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very briefly, yeah.
Yeah, Tinder's weird.
Tinder
is so...
Tinder's intense. I think we mentioned this on the first... I think, you know what it is? Like, but I have met people who, like, have met, like, long-term relationships from Tinder, and I think...
But I feel like that's from, like, the early days
yeah,
of
that's
Tinder.
when
I know people that have gotten married off Tinder.
Yeah,
but I also feel like that's from the early days of Tinder when social media, like, dating apps were kind of new.
Yeah.
So, like, people were,
they were
kind of taking
right. They weren't using it. Yeah.
Tinder's like, oh yeah, who am I trying to hook up with tonight?
Yeah.
That's what Tinder's for.
It's also like I feel like it's become like a meme thing now. Some like you always see it on like TikTok, and it's like a audio message. The meme, the audio, whatever.
But that's on,
like
that's on Hinge, right?
They do that. No,
or do they have that on Tinder now?
Are you?
I don't know.
Are you talking about the voice prompt thing that people can? That's on
I just
Hinge.
feel like people don't take it seriously anymore.
Are you talking about the app?
I think
People
all
don't
of
take
it.
the apps serious or the voice prompt?
I don't take it as really.
He's
serious.
talking about the apps.
Yeah.
They don't take
I
serious.
I don't really take them seriously.
Okay, so there are people. Yeah, I mean, there are people like you who don't take them serious.
I don't
my
take them
fault.
serious,
That's
but
my
that's
fault.
yeah, exactly. But the thing is, it's also like, I think the apps are okay. Tinder's just no. Tinder has a purpose.
Tinder has
If you're
a
trying to hook
purpose,
up with
and I
someone-
think if it worked for some, I just think it's based on the general outcomes that come from Tinder, and I think it's also our age group.
Yeah.
It's our age that really.
We just don't take
Because it
shit
came out when we
serious.
were like high school going into college.
Yeah.
People were using it as a hookup app. It's not like it came out when we were like 25.
Then they
actually
made it so
trying to
that you
meet
could
someone
have
in a
like the
relationship.
college, like the Tinder U, like
Oh yeah, and
where would
there's
connect
some
to your
Yo,
university.
you know what's crazy?
You have to use like your university email. I'm like,
Bumble has one that you can meet like professionals and stuff like that.
no, they
Bumble
have
has
friends.
Bumble has
Yeah.
friends. Yeah, I've used it.
Really?
Bumble Friends. Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah, it works. That Bumble Friends is great.
So it's like what? Just like
I think people take that. People
They will
take
take
that
that
one
more
seriously
mm,
for friends.
Because
a
there's-
lot of guys use Bumble Friends too.
What?
They
Really?
say more guys than girls use Bumble
I
Friends.
thought. How does that even work?
You just create a profile, put your like. It's like creating.
So what do you
dating.
do? Like, oh, I like to paint.
Yeah.
You put your
and you match
interests.
with
What you?
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's way more things you can like put interests on.
I feel like that's still weird.
I don't think it's
I
weird
don't think
at all.
so. I think that's a great way to
What is
meet
the
a
diff-
friend, like meet
Right.
people.
What is the difference between nowadays
Meet
meeting
people where
someone?
they're at. Meet people where they're at.
Right.
They're gonna be on the dating apps anyway. I'm
Yeah.
trying to find a friend.
Yo, speaking of which,
Yeah.
what do you guys think
Now I'm
about?
trying to switch the question. All right,
No,
say it.
okay.
Say it.
Because I think this is a topic of conversation.
What?
Meeting people at the gym.
Oh my god, I
Oh
had this
my
conversation with
Right.
my cousin.
I shot my shot.
Okay, let us know how you shot your shot.
Yeah, let's
Break it down.
let's hear
This is a while ago.
Alan's a big gym goer, by the
I'm
way.
a little gym bro.
Shout out your brand real quick.
Look, I got a little Kaizen fitness.
You should have wore the hoodie.
We'll have to change it.
It's okay.
I'll go put it on.
We'll put the
No,
link in
I-
the description.
So I like to work out. I'm at the gym. It's crazy that life is like work, home, gym. That's really it for like most of the week. So I'm at the gym a lot, and you see people.
Yeah, you see
all the time.
regulars.
I think gym is a great place to meet people, meet friends. Now,
think it
the
is.
third, what hitting on people at the gym? Is it creepy?
It's okay.
My stance is that it's
I saw a thing.
creepy.
Let me tell you. I saw a thing. This makes it
yeah.
because I'm also like I'm not your extent going to the gym, but I go a decent amount, and I see people like okay maybe I'd be interested, but I think I'm just going in a different mindset. But if it's mutual, they say if you make eye contact like more than 3 times. No. I'm saying like different. Oh shit! Not him hitting his hand around.
Just flat eyes.
I'm saying like
bald
multiple.
spot.
I'm saying multiple times, like not the same. Like one time you go to the gym. I'm saying like 1 week you see her, you make eye contact. Okay, you do it again. If it's like mutual like that, then I think you have an opportunity to just go up and be like, I don't know, say something. What did you say? What did you shoot your? Let's hear it. Let's see. Oh.
So there was the same thing. It was like there's someone at the gym, and I see them all the time. So I was working out. I'm like, yo, I was up to my friend. I was like, yo, I see her. We got the little looks, the little corner look, or you'll peep her like looking at you in the mirror. You're like, okay, she's definitely noticing me, and I notice her. It's mutual.
What if your form was just wrong?
Huh?
Your form.
Yeah, we'll get into that. so I'm working out. When I go to the gym, I like to do my workouts or whatever. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Screw it. I was feeling myself that day. So I was like, hey, I see you here a lot. Shit, what did I say? Something I was like, I see you here a lot. Damn, I forgot what I said there.
You just all went. You were just.
I just started talking.
He's a people person. By the way.
My goal when I left. No, my goal is this is it. This is what I told my friend. I was like, I'm not trying to be. I'm not gonna be weird to her. All I'm gonna say is my only goal is to make her laugh. If I can make her laugh, then it's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I just went up to her and started talking. I was like, I see you. And then she started laughing. And then she got caught. And then she's like, hey, what's your name? I'm like, oh, I'm Allan. And she's like, oh, I see you here a lot too. You know,
that's true. That's a good way. If you make me laugh, then you're in.
Yeah,
and then we had a little casual conversation.
Did you get the digits?
Huh?
Did you get the digits?
I got the digits.
Okay.
Texted her. One text back. Ghosted. She ghosted me.
She ghosted you?
Ghosted me. And then, I was on a schedule, okay? I'd be like, yo, 5 o'clock, go to after work. Oh, I always
What did you text her? Hey, you're going to be at the gym or something?
It was, no, nothing weird. I think it was like, hey, it's Allan. Maybe we could hang out sometime. Maybe even hit a lift together. She was like, yeah, great. Yeah.
That's a cute little, that's cute.
Right?
That's cute. I like that.
I even hinted at, yo, maybe we do a little date, gym, and then a little Chipotle after.
That's a good,
Gym
that's a cute.
Little GTL. And then she was like, yeah. Ghosted me.
Definitely.
And then I didn't see her at the gym for months.
Oh.
She definitely changed her whole schedule.
Oh my god.
Wait, that's a bit extra to change the whole schedule.
Nah, I just didn't see her. She moved too.
How do you know she moved? She told you?
Yeah. I got her Instagram stuff.
Oh, so that's probably why she didn't respond.
Yeah.
No, but it was just funny.
That's a good move. That's a good move. You went about that the right way.
I was like, I'm not gonna try to hit her. I was just trying to make her laugh and just have a conversation. And then at the end, I noticed she was leaving. I had caught her when she was leaving. Because then, it's weird. If you shoot your shot. If you shoot your shot mid-lift, and then she dubs you, and then you're like, shit, I gotta finish my back workout. Yeah. She's still working out too.
Exactly.
It's gonna be awkward.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Yeah, you gotta do it on your way out.
That's the thing with the gym. It's a lot of moving factors and
a lot of moving gears.
Timing,
because is your workout gonna end the same? Did you interrupt her during was she doing
No, I caught her in a rest.
That's a good idea.
See, you gotta pay attention. You need to pay attention and plan.
It's kind of weird.
You gotta
observe.
Yeah, you gotta.
Very observant.
I think that's a good way of doing it because it was mutual. If you guys kept, because I feel like there is the way some girls are I don't like to be hit on at the gym because there are creepy guys at the gym. Oh, and I agree. There's weirdos at the gym, and that's why I feel I don't even look at anybody when I go into the gym because. Honestly,
it's I don't know. Maybe we're paranoid. Well, but as a woman, it's
people say there's crazy shit that happens. People take photos, they follow you outside the gym.
Can I say I've seen people do that,
and you didn't stop them. All right.
No, I was like, hey, delete that. I've seen weird weird older dudes snapping pictures, and I'm like. Come on, dude. Are you kidding?
At that point, you can literally just go online.
Go online if you
find that. Go on Pornhub.
Even though that's also
Xvids. Now we know the website.
Just copy your links. Yeah. Which other ones?
Now Twitter. You ever seen them Twitter videos? Yeah, that's better than I think.
The gym is crazy. So ever since then.
I think it is a great way to meet people though because you have a genuine interest. That's an interest. That's
so easy.
They say that's one of the best places, gym, doing things you regularly do.
Well, that's what they say you should do is go
to the places.
Yeah, go wherever
you learn a lot about a person by the gym. One, it's they always this is some deep thinking. Oh, they always go to the gym at 6. Do they have work during the day? Do they work a 9 to 5 and then they come at 6? Or they're always here in the morning when I come. Oh, that's cool. What are they
Yeah.
You can like formulate these like fake fake lives.
No, it's true though. Especially if you keep seeing the same
Right?
people
That's
over and
true.
over. Yeah, that's why I spice up my schedule. I'm not trying to have anyone analyze.
You always
it.
have a little gym crush.
Yeah.
Do you have like a gym crush?
I don't go to the
I
gym.
feel like you
'cause
gotta
I'm
have a gym
fat.
crush. It's always like
I had one at like
your home gym.
No. When I was in Boston, there's some good ones. But I did make a move.
Also, you didn't make a move though.
No.
You make these like you ever seen that on TikTok? It's like when I show up at 6 o'clock and my gym crush isn't there. And it's like
No, the thing is, I wouldn't make a move at the gym. I'm too shy. I'll admit it.
Yeah, it's bold.
It's
bold for me to go up there.
And then it's like, well, now we're both here though. So I'm just in a room with someone that rejected me.
And think about it.
And I'm sweaty.
I'm sweaty. That's
I'm
the thing.
irritated.
I'm sweaty,
I'm hurting.
Probably smell like shit. Sweaty.
Yeah, and sometimes if I'm going in at the gym, like I'm not looking cute at the end of that workout. Like,
Yeah.
and if I look
Flyaways go
cute at the
crazy.
end, like I'll be like, did I even work out hard enough? Like that's the thing.
I think it's become culture right now though. Like remember like when I was in high school, when we went to the gym, we didn't try to look good really. I didn't want people to even know I was there. I would do the machines and I'm just like I'm trying to be in and out, whatever. Now I see these high schoolers coming in. It's like a whole culture of like, yo, I gotta rock my Nike Blazers.
Yeah,
I gotta
it's
get
like
my lifting belt.
Yeah.
Like 17-year-old kids are
yeah.
going to the gym.
Well, it's
and
an
they're like,
aesthetic now. Now it's an aesthetic.
It's an aesthetic, which I think is great. It's like, oh, it's health and it's like a cool whatever. It's like hip, but it's weird. It's like a place to actually meet people. Back then, when I was in high school, brace face,
Well,
I was like in and out. I'm like,
Yeah.
Honey,
Yeah,
the
high
hoodie is on.
In high school, yeah,
Yeah,
I would
The
hide in the
hair,
corner. I didn't
I
want.
have my Meek Mills, like my straight backs.
Yeah,
Like I'm looking
cover
like
on.
a boy. So if you come up to me, now I'm looking
Well,
at you
also,
like,
I'm in
okay,
high
you
I worked
like
out in like this
Well,
old.
we're
like,
also in high school. We were minors. We were
Yeah,
literally
facts.
under like what were we?
yeah, who am I? That's also
Yeah, I
risky
used some of
business,
these.
too.
Yeah, I agree though. But I think also there's gyms now that they're like social gyms. Have you heard of those?
what?
You haven't heard of the social
No.
gyms? They have like it's like the gym, but for people who want to like be more interactive, like get to know more people at their gym. So they have like happy hours after, like socials at certain hours and stuff. So and a lot of people do it because like I mean if they want to do like a happy hour and they want to like meet people of the same,
Interests.
interests and
That's
stuff.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah, so those are becoming
That's
really
smart.
popular. I haven't done one because like I'm not that like I like the gym, but I think that'd be something you could look into.
That'd be cool. When I went to San Diego.
You want a muscle mommy? There you go.
Muscle mommy. Meal preps.
Yeah, maybe you can like meal prep after.
Yeah.
meal
Yo,
prep.
maybe I can lend you a scoop of protein.
Whey or vegan? Whey or pea
Yo, I got
protein?
whey or casein.
Wait, so
Chocolate vanilla.
let's switch it though. Let's switch it back.
No.
How would you like a girl to like come up to you at the
I would
gym?
love it.
No, but
But
how
how?
would you? How would
Oh.
you? I'm curious.
Like how would she
What's
do
the
it?
perfect way?
All right, I'll set the whole tone.
Oh my god, he's daydreaming about this, y'all.
He's
Jesus.
thought about this many times.
Listen, I'm at the gym.
This is fantasy.
It's on, it's on probably chest or arm day. So I'm looking juicy. I just took my hoodie off. So the tank,
he's
the
He
tank's
just
on.
took the pump
The
cover
tank
off.
is on, and the guns are out. And the
Pump
ruthless.
cover is off.
The ruthless.
I like how he went to how he's gonna look. Rather how he wants someone to approach
Are you
him.
kidding me? You said I'm drawing a picture.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
he's really setting the picture.
Yeah.
for us.
So I want to
Literally.
give the whole aura.
Okay, go.
Okay. So all right, let me take a couple steps back then. All right, so I'm hitting my workout, but I see my little gym crush, and we have this little eye thing going. We're speaking, but not using words, just using eye language. And then like I see her doing my work. I'm like, yes, chest day, let's go. So I'm halfway through the chest, through my workout. I'm a little sweaty, like I said,
But not too sweaty.
not too sweaty, and
so
I don't
is it
smell
mid,
like shit.
It has to be mid-workout.
Mid workout though.
Because it's like you're not dead.
Yeah, mid
But like you're
workout.
feeling
Yeah,
juicy.
don't hit me after
Mid
I do a
workout, but she's
deadlift.
almost done with hers.
Ooh, just in
Oh.
case.
Yes.
Okay.
So here's
Okay.
this. So she comes, she talks to me. She's like, "Hey, I see you all the time. I love this question. Why do you work out?"
Bro, don't be asking.
Don't
I
be
like that
a-
question.
I don't think
It's-
anyone's ever gonna ask that. If I'm being honest.
Maybe I'm being very
What's your
enthusiastic.
purpose?
No,
Why
we
did you
we
come?
did
Yeah.
ask him
What's your why?
ideal. Yeah.
What's your why?
Who do you do this for?
Not what you.
No, honestly, straight up, I should be like, she walks up to me. She's like, "Yo, big body Al."
Oh, we have to
Yo, you're
cut
looking
that.
juicy right now. Those Christmas carbs are doing you well.
Not Christmas
Oh my
cards.
god, not the Christmas card.
And I'm like, and then I got like my Suicide Boys, and I'm like, I pause it. I'm like, wait, what? I didn't hear you, but I heard everything she said. I played it off cool.
Ooh.
And
Gosh,
no, she's
all
like,
right.
hey, I see you. No, she's like, hey, I see you here all the time. I don't even know what she would ask me. I don't know. We just have a conversation. Like, oh, I saw you deadlift. Whatever. That was so
Ego
cool.
stroke.
That was so.
That's what he wants.
Or like, hey,
is that your PR?
I
Is that
probably
PR?
wouldn't.
You just
hit
I
PR?
probably wouldn't ask
was that
anything.
220? 225 on the bench.
I don't know what I would ask.
I don't know. But we start talking, and then next thing you know, we're doing. We're like, hey, maybe we could get a lifting together next time.
Yeah.
And like I said, go to the Chipotle.
You know what
after.
I would do, honestly, if I were to
That's good.
hit on someone? I'd probably start off with just saying hey when I see them, and that make them approach me the next. Because that's what they say. Like, just show that you're interested, and then make them come up to me and start the conversation. Because I'm not gonna go up to you mid-set. What's your why?
Yeah.
Why'd you come
I'm
to
kidding about that.
Well, actually, I was fat in
No.
high school and
No.
bullied.
Yeah. You want to see my transformation?
Yeah.
Like,
I just thought of a new thing. I'm on the cable row. Now we're heading back and buys. I'm on the cable row, and I'm going around looking for the V grip. Sorry, for the V grip. And then she comes up to me. She's like, "Hey, you looking for this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I actually am. Thank you." Oh, what are you doing with that grip? Oh, I'm doing supinated grip for the look. Oh, that's so cool.
you would need a
Whoa,
really.
can I
you
hop
would
in
need
for a set?
someone who's like gym.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Yo, can I hop in for a set? I've never hit that
How do you feel
movement."
about that? I heard that's a good one too. Can we hop in?
great.
Sometimes
Yeah,
I just
you
want to
mind if I
ask because
hop
I'm
in?
trying to not wait.
You want to hop in on a lap pull down?
Well, but the
200
thing is-
pounds. You're so strong.
Oh,
But let me tell you. Oh my
Or
god.
it's like she can't reach it.
He's
It's just
kidding,
like,
by the way, y'all. He's kidding.
he's so
He's
serious.
totally
joking.
kidding.
He's
So
so serious.
serious, bro.
And then,
He's thought about this. This is so specific.
Ash, come on. You know it. And then,
Oh my god.
and then. So I'm halfway through mine, but she just finished hers, and then she leaves. I got her number, whatever. Then the next half of my workout, gonna be the best workout of my life. I'm just like, yo, riding on confidence. I'm like, yo, maybe I'll go for a PR right now.
Oh my god.
Yo, load an extra 25 on the bench. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong.
No.
Load it up. So that's
That's a good one though. The jumping in with a set.
jumping in.
I think that's a good one. On a
I never
serious
even,
note,
I never
for
even
people,
thought about that.
That's a good. Hey, do you mind if I jump in the set? Oh, what are you doing?
Honestly,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
probably just ask, like, how
But
do I?
you know what?
That's the thing. I don't want it to be like, like, they're gonna judge me. Like, does she even work out for real? Like, I'm asking, like, how do you do
I
it?
think it's a good one
That's-
too. It's like say she doesn't work out a lot. She's like, hey,
Can you
you
show
know
me?
when you like
Yeah,
use
that's what I
bicep
would do.
exercises or
That's
whatever?
a good one too. Do you think you can
That's
show
good.
me?
Yo, I
Yo,
got
write that down,
wrist,
write that
bro.
down.
I got
Write that
wrist.
down. Write that down. That's a good one.
Think you can show
telling
me?
you.
Oh, I
That's a
didn't
good
know.
one.
Yeah, I didn't
Even though I
know.
knew. No. So that's our little spiel on. We'll bring it back.
Yeah, we went to
We'll bring
dating.
We'll bring it
then
back
the
to the
gym.
dating app thing because we went on to the gym, but the gym was a good conversation because I don't know. So is that what you look for on the apps? If someone says I go to the gym,
Yeah, it's a big plus for me because it's a big part of my life. After work, I go to the gym for an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know,
So-
it's a part of what I do
Okay.
like, almost every day.
okay.
Lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think, you know what's nice? I think what you have, though, is like different because it's not your whole life. There's guys who make it literally their whole life.
I've been through phases where it's.
Yeah.
You guys remember that in school?
Yeah, we
Sorry,
remember.
can't grab drinks tonight. It's chest day.
Yeah, so I
man.
gotta
What's
get
the
a-
macros on these tacos?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and
life
it's-
is so much more than
Right.
The gym is important, but it's not everything.
Exactly.
Unless it's your job and like you're a bodybuilder, it's great.
Yeah.
It's not my job. It's not my job.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Back to the dating apps.
Yeah, so
Oh,
back to the apps.
Can I put the
What-
dogs
what's-
up here?
Oh, gosh.
I don't need you putting your little dusties in my water.
Whoa.
I guess it's your apartment.
Oh.
So, anyways, well, what's your
Cheers
favorite?
to
What,
that.
what app is your favorite? And what one have you had? Like
Hinge for sure.
Hinge is the best one.
Yeah,
Hinge
I
is
know
for
You
sure
know
the
what's
best
crazy? I don't really go on dates at all.
one. Okay,
So
we're
what
gonna
do-
talk about that.
So
too.
what do you do?
Huh?
You just
What are you
talk-
doing? We know what he's doing.
So you haven't even. So
Wait,
you haven't
on
even been on
Hinge?
a Hinge date then,
I've been on like 2 Hinge
and they
dates.
haven't been successful.
Successful, yeah, just like nothing. It just didn't pan.
Well, you didn't do a second date.
Yeah, no, if I go on a Hinge date, most time it's like something that's like someone's really cool and like.
Yeah, if you're going on a date from someone with Hinge, like I feel like, I mean, there's some people that go on a lot of Hinge dates. I feel like I couldn't do that. If I'm going on a date, yeah.
First of all, it's wild.
Draining.
Second,
it's draining.
Expensive.
It's draining, expensive. I don't know how people have the time. Like, but
so yo, I got a Hinge date Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. I got 2 on Friday. It's like, bro.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is like I feel like you actually have to talk to them to see if you like them first. Some people are like already planning. Like I've gotten like things on Hinge where people are already like, okay, what are you doing next week? Let's meet. I'm like, I literally just met you. I don't know what you're doing.
You could literally
they
murder
pulled the
me.
trigger too quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
It's
think
like, dude,
that's,
we have to find
I'm
like
I
something in
want to
common.
see, something
Yeah.
in common. I want to see who you are. I mean, I haven't even met you in person. Like,
Do you know my food allergies? Like,
Yeah,
what are you
Rashawn,
doing?
you just gave the, hey, I know this is an entry level job. I need 3 years experience. It's like, why would I go out to meet you? I don't even meet you yet.
No. You're right. I take that. No, I'm just saying though. Like, I want to know more about a person before I'm just like gonna go on a
No,
date.
you're right.
Well, I
But-
think it also is because, like, especially now, I feel like we're very busy. in our
Right. We're
lives.
busy. Yeah.
So for me to have to like actually make time for you, like I want to make sure that I'm not wasting my time. And even if it's like, oh, it doesn't really go anywhere, at least I know, like, all right, like we could connect on a couple things. Like it's not gonna be a horrible date, you know.
Yeah, you want to know the conversation is going to be there.
I just met you.
Yeah, like, you have any disaster stories, like bad dates?
I've had one that was bad.
You want to spell it?
This happened like a few years back. Not bad. You already know the one, the Hinge thing. This is why.
How could a date go terribly wrong?
It was just like if the energy's off. It wasn't like terribly like. Oh, I've had some bad dates.
You're right.
I've had some bad
You ever been
dates.
catfished?
Yeah, so I'm just want to talk about. This is why. This is why I didn't
This is my
do.
favorite
This is
part.
why I didn't do like dating apps. Like I recently just re-downloaded a dating app. I swear, this like not traumatized me, but I was like, oh my gosh, like. I mean, it wasn't like a huge catfish. It just they didn't look like what they were in the picture, and like they put their height was 6 foot, and they were literally 2 inches taller than me. And I don't care. This
Short
is,
king.
No, this is no disrespect.
that's-
Yeah, I want to talk about that.
We'll get to that.
This is no disrespect against anyone's height. Like if
Just
we
be
connect,
honest.
if we vibe and connect, like why are you like why'd you have to lie about it?
Security.
Yeah, and I couldn't even recognize him when I saw him. I'm like, is that?
Was it like a no
And then he
beard
was
beard
kind of-
situation, or he was just like totally different? Didn't even look.
And
like him?
then
No,
I mean,
I thought it was just the height.
the height and like the way he kind of like it wasn't what I. It wasn't like, but that
Proportions
wasn't
are
even the
off.
worst part of the date. It was the fact that all he did was talk about himself.
Oh, red flag.
Yeah, and I think that was
Ick.
like, yeah,
Ick.
and yeah. Then he didn't even make sure I got home safe. So I was like, yeah, no.
Slap him.
Yeah, I was like, no. It was just like no. But I feel like that was back when I was just kind of testing out the apps. I wasn't really like trying to see like where could this could go. I'm like, oh, I'll just go to go.
The older you get, the more you're like, wait, I'm gonna be like 35 one day. I'm like, I should probably meet people that like.
Well, I just feel like you want to actually go on a date with someone like. I mean, but some people like to go on a lot of dates. Like they're like, no, I'll go on a date. Like I only need to exchange two little texts on Hinge and we'll go on a date.
But I think that's also dependent on how that specific person values their time also.
Right.
Because it's like, I'm not going on all these dates with like people I kind of have a connection with. Like if I'm going to go on a date, it's like, oh, okay, like we've been talking for a little bit, like it's going to be a good time.
But also, like sometimes you can't feel someone out just by texting. I'm a big FaceTimer. I like to FaceTime. I'll FaceTime you if I've never just got your number. I don't care.
Yeah, FaceTime's a good one.
Because the way
you can feel people out through texting. I think.
I think
if
I
they're
do
giving
that, yeah.
if they're giving you some good responses, like I think you can like I've vetted out people. Like if they're giving me dry responses, I'm like, no. Like
I'm a bad texter.
So that's why you FaceTime.
That's why you FaceTime. Well,
It's
that's
just
if
because
that's your preference.
my thoughts are so much quicker. It's so much quicker to just say my thoughts to my words and to type it. And
Well, there's also
I have fat fingers. It's like
No.
I
well, there's
type terrible.
FaceTime dates.
Huh?
Yeah, they
The
have
pre-date
FaceTime
FaceTime dates. Someone
Have
were
you ever
asking
done those?
You haven't heard of those?
What?
They were doing those during the pandemic.
Yeah, like you bring your...
No, there's a pandemic. I was playing Call of Duty.
No, but I'm saying, or they have it like... Not, I
FaceTime?
saw it really with like friends. Like you would go to like a Applebee's in your town, and I would go to Applebee's in my town, and we FaceTime during it. And
That's
we
wild.
like order
Yeah.
as if we're there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nuts. You look like a weirdo getting nachos
I
by
wouldn't
yourself.
do that. I would do one at home.
Why do you care about what other people think, Alan?
I don't know why I would.
Right.
I don't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
respect,
do
Ash.
that. I'm all for the FaceTime date, but I don't think I would go to Apple. Like,
That's wild.
I would just get my own dinner, sit in my apartment, and just put the phone. We can just eat dinner together.
Yeah.
That's actually really nice.
That's kind of cute, low key.
Yeah,
We're giving you some.
Hit a little, light a little candle,
light a little perfectly
little
poured
red wine.
candle.
Then you talk. Maybe both get a little drunk.
Yeah.
Kind of fun.
Ooh.
Okay.
The idea for y'all.
Oh, and then
play
at
a
8:30, you dim the lights. Set the mood.
That's a great idea. I think it's good because it's less pressure. You're just talking on the phone.
Gotta have the mood lights in the back.
Yo, imagine you're on a date. Imagine you're on a date and she's like,
oh,
the clapper comes.
I would lose it.
And then you're just like, yeah, bye.
Oh my god, yeah, that was probably the clap. The clapper. Crazy.
Hey Alexa, dim the lights. Level 2.
Oh my god,
that's crazy. I'd be like, oh, he got a smart home. Okay.
Oh,
I kind of like that.
That's kind of Riz.
That's
that
Riz.
is smart.
That's Riz.
I think it's the way they go about it. That's really it.
Yeah, 100%.
Because some
But
people.
thank God we're past that.
Yeah. Oh, anyways, back to what were we talking about?
I don't know.
The dating apps.
No, you're mentioning something.
feel
The
like
FaceTime dates, like in general.
Oh.
I think it's a good way because it could be like a pre to the actual date.
Yeah.
Like you're actually
feel them out.
feel them out. I think it's a good way. Like if it
It's
doesn't,
actually a good idea.
and you know what it is. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Like, you know what I mean. I feel like some people, not they take it too seriously, but you're just seeing it if it works. It's not like they're a bad person. It just you might not be compatible.
Yeah. You know what though? The older you get, the more things you realize the longer your checklist has to be for people
100%.
to like.
Right.
Like in high school, it's like, oh, you heard that she has a crush on you, and you're like, oh my god, that's so cool. Let's start dating. Now it's like the older you get, it's like, okay, what's what's your occupation? What are your goals in life? Like how you like.
Well, because you're looking for something more long term, so it's like you want you want your values to align.
Yeah, your values
I think that
change.
just comes with you getting older and like meeting more people, and you're like, I really don't like that in that person.
Yeah.
So like, probably that's.
You
I
figure
don't
out
want.
things
they're
you
stuck
like.
in high school still.
And that's
they peaked in high school.
I'm not peaked. Well, that's why I like Hinge because you can see a lot of those like. You can put like religion if that's important to you,
Exactly.
you know, like where you're from, like things you like, you know.
You can even put intention.
Yeah, you can put your dating intention.
It
Yeah.
says short term, long term.
Yeah.
Up for
Figuring out
grabs,
my dating,
whatever, up
and
in
you
the
can
air.
add detail. I think that's phenomenal
Well,
if they
that's
did
why
that.
I
Have
think
kids,
Hinge
no
is like
kids.
one of the best apps.
Hinge is
because
definitely
I hope
S-tier
it doesn't
app.
go because I feel like it was starting to kind of people weren't taking that seriously and like I can tell that though if someone puts no effort in their profile, like if they're doing one word answers,
Yeah,
it's like
well then you know, but you know their intention. You know what they're trying.
yeah,
or
they're
they're
just
on here for,
yeah,
you know what I
exactly,
mean?
yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, I'm all. I people just say their intention. Like I've gotten some weird intentions. People will like literally just open like they've sent me like a rose and be like, I'm trying to find like a friends with benefits. You down?
I'm trying to be your rose.
I'm trying to find a muscle mommy.
Oh my god. I'll be like, yeah, I'm okay, thank you.
Say that. Block.
Bam.
No, but let's talk about that.
That
People
should be.
say something.
Oh my god, that should be an app.
What?
Gym.
What
Matt,
gym base?
what is it? Like a Tinder for gym rats. I can think.
I don't
There you
know. That would
Why wouldn't you
I'd
use it.
probably never sign up.
I would
for
probably never sign up. That'd probably be the most toxic app.
create the app and
that.
not use
Yeah,
it.
sell it. I'll sell it.
Yeah,
He
Sell it to
said the idea.
Facebook.
Yeah,
He said the
literally.
idea. Give it 5 seconds of thought and said, never mind.
That's actually terrible.
So why wouldn't they just use Hinge and put
Exactly. All right. Moving on.
That's the thing. Like, yeah, I mean, I've seen people though. Like, their whole profile is gym. Like, what do you do on a Sunday?
Gym.
What do you do? Gym. Looking for someone who goes to the gym. I'm like, all right, bye. Like, I need something else.
But see, some people like that.
Exactly. For people who like that, that's great. You know.
So
but
there you go. The app might work for you.
that's what I'm
I might
saying.
have
I
to
think the
update
apps.
mine.
Yeah.
But update your app. I think they actually do work. You can really find people that like, if you're actually looking, apart from photos. Because some people literally just look at. I mean, obviously, like attraction is important, but if you're only looking at the photos,
Shallow. Shallow.
it is.
Oh, how about this? A mine or the height thing. That's messed up. I don't know. I put my height.
What do you mean it's messed up?
Oh, that he.
Oh, that
No,
he
because
lied
like
about.
I've gotten things
The
like
thing
if you're
is-
under 6 foot, don't even bother liking. My
Yeah,
thing.
no,
That's crazy.
I don't like that.
I really don't like that. That's like basically saying like, what if you're black? Don't like. Like I can't
You
change my
can't
height.
change your height.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I
If you're
can't
fat,
change.
No,
bye.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Let's,
That's crazy.
Let's
That's
talk about
crazy.
the height thing. 'Cause I don't really have an issue with like height. Like,
I don't care about height because I'm 5'1". So
I think it's-
basically everyone's taller than me.
yeah, I'm 5'3", so
Yo,
So it's never been-
for all you gentlemen out there. The national average in America for the
remember this quote.
average male height is
height.
5'8".
Whew. Thought Alan was gonna give
5'8".
us a.
Okay, it's 5'8". So if you're not 6 foot, but you get a solid 5'10", you are above average. Okay, just want to put that out there for my short kings at.
I think it's the way that like people
that's
took
so
short king. Like
weird.
they added king for a reason. I think as people kind of use
Because
it in like
Napoleon was a little short guy.
yeah.
People use it to like poke
I know
fun.
there's some short guys that are like confident. You know, they know what they're doing.
Tom Cruise, Robert Downey Jr., all five, like
I don't
they're
know if-
5'6".
Yeah, I
Ben
don't.
Stiller,
I don't know
short.
if Tom Cruise was. The
I
one
think
to
if
go
like
with,
the height thing is something you really, really can't get past, like
Then delete Hinge and go to a
I
freaking
understand.
basketball
I
game.
understand for
as a-
tall girls. Tall
Exactly.
girls, I get it, because they get shamed for their height.
Exactly.
That's the complete
There's
opposite.
there's a couple on TikTok where the girl is like,
I feel like
she's
I've
like
seen-
6'1",
yeah.
and her boyfriend's 5'4".
Yeah.
Oh,
That's like
wow.
kind of like their
That- I love
personality.
that.
But
That's
they're
cute.
funny about it. He's pretty short, and she's pretty tall. But it's like, I don't know.
How
Well, because
does that
also
work?
too
How would
tall
that
is
work?
too
Hold
tall
on.
is a lot. Too tall is like you're really stretching your neck. Like
Yeah.
there's
Like
a
tippy
point.
toes.
Honestly,
forget
6
tippy
foot
toes.
is like
he
low-key
needs a
too
ladder
much for me.
to kiss her.
Like
Yeah, I don't.
not a not a
a
I
little
ladder.
feel like-
smooch, and he's got to whip out the
No, she
the
just
ladder.
She definitely just picks him up.
Picks him
Like
up.
a
That's so
baby.
funny. Well, that's the thing is no, but that's the thing is they use. Oh my god, I'm the pig.
Time to go night night.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
imagine.
Give mommy a kiss.
Yo,
Give mommy a kiss.
being little spoon probably goes crazy. If your girl is like 6'5".
Would you date someone taller? Would you date someone taller than you?
Yes.
How tall?
Okay.
Is there a limit or no?
Damn. I put a number on this.
I'm just one.
No,
I'm
we're
one-
just
like
curious,
6
'cause you're
foot,
what?
I think
like-
once it becomes a logistical
How tall are you?
challenge,
5'10"?
and she's like 7 foot, and I'm like, okay, listen. When my arm wants to go, I want to put my arm around you, and I gotta be on my tippy toes. My calves are burning.
Yeah,
I can't do
literally.
this. I gotta wear.
Would you
I
date
can't.
someone that's the same height as you?
Yes. One of
Yeah.
my ex-girlfriends was my height.
Yeah, I feel like it's honestly like I don't know. I think
I kinda like it.
You know what it is for me is like the height really doesn't matter. I just think it's how men have taken that height thing and like, oh my god, it's like their biggest insecurity
Well,
now.
it's either their insecurity or that's their personality.
That's their personality.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna
'Cause
flip it.
Just
It's because women shame dudes that are short.
that's true too. I
That's true.
agree.
It
I
goes
agree.
both
I
ways.
agree.
Yeah.
It does
It
go.
goes both
It
ways.
does go both ways. I agree, and I think that's because also women get shamed if they're too tall. Well, women get shamed for a lot of stuff too.
Well, you know what it started with? It was like, oh, short girls. Like that was the really like cool thing. Like, oh, she's like
You wanna be
five-
petite and
yeah,
this,
like
yeah.
petite and small, and then it's like, all right, relax.
Yeah, height is. I think it's just the way people go by. If you're gonna be, all you have to do is be confident in who you are.
I'm telling you,
It goes so far.
How
talked to
confident was
some
that dude on Hinge though? Not very confident.
Not
Because
confident.
he lied.
He
lied.
I'm saying you can't. That's 5'6".
Well, first of all, that's a red flag because he lied.
Red flag, liar.
well, I mean,
Liar.
some
Probably
people,
a cheater.
If you lie about an inch, whatever.
Insubordinate
This guy
and
went
churlish.
from 6 foot to 5'6". That's 6 inches.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, I'm right on the cusp. Technically, I'm like 5'10" and a half.
It doesn't
I
matter.
go down.
6 foot.
I don't even know.
5'10".
Yeah,
I don't
round
even,
With
down.
shoes, I could be 6, depending
Ooh.
on what shoes. My boots, I'm a 6 foot, but listen.
What?
humble.
See, that's not.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, what boots are you?
you
No,
wearing?
his New Balances.
The
They got
stilts.
like an inch
yeah,
on those.
those
Okay.
are good for first dates.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, see but there are girls though. I agree. There are girls that are like very like he has to be above 6 foot.
And
I'm
I
not
think
dating.
that's so
You're
weird.
blocking your blessings.
Exactly.
There might be a short king out there that
Short
could.
king.
I love a good short king. Like I'm telling you.
Actually, are you a little or a big spoon?
What do you think?
I can't guess.
Big.
Oh,
You're a big
so you want a little
Yeah.
short king to mama bear him.
No, I like tall guys so
But
that
the
I
thing
can,
is,
so I
if-
can like sun
If
them.
Ashley found someone shorter than you, if you couldn't. Ashley's already 5'1".
Yeah,
all
that's,
right.
that's as long as they're not like honestly 5'4".
I'm trying to.
5'4" is
I
like
don't
my,
see many
my
people
limit.
shorter
Like,
than me because I'm 5'3". I've seen like close
You
to my
guys are
height.
5'1" and 5'3".
I'm
Yeah.
5'1", yeah. If you're 5'4", you're good. Because when I wear my 3-inch heels, because that's as high as I go.
Yeah. Oh,
We're good.
heels is big.
Heels is
big.
Heels
Yeah.
is,
Because I've dated someone that's my height. Next thing you know, we're going to a formal event. She got to put heels on.
I honestly think that's such...
Not good for pictures.
No, but...
Not good for pictures.
Okay,
my
not-
calves are burning.
No, but I think that's actually... I really like that. Like, if a guy is shorter...
lets her girl wear the heels too. Because
Yeah.
some of them don't. They're like, you're not wearing that because you're
I
gonna.
don't care.
Yeah, I think it's
But then
fire.
it's like a... Oh, I
Because
take my heels
it
off.
gives like the one... Like,
Oh, she takes.
feel like
She
she's
took the heels
powerful.
off for the
I think
photo.
so. I think so. I don't remember.
see, I never think it's
I
that
have pictures
deep.
though where she's taller.
I feel like as long as a guy isn't like insecure about it, like just stand there, be confident, and take the photo. If you know your girl looks fire,
Exactly. You should be like,
You know,
yeah,
for just
that's
the
my girl.
nines. For
if you're
just
dressed to the
nines,
nines, facts. If you're dressed to the nines,
whatever.
Exactly.
yeah, I don't know.
That'd be a
That's
good
the
short
height
king.
thing. I feel like the height thing for us specifically, like
It doesn't affect...
like
that's
if
the
I
thing,
see
though.
someone taller,
Like,
yeah, okay, cool.
we're considered like short.
Yeah, we're considered short.
So it doesn't affect us.
Well, it's
really.
not like the
grew-
biggest personality. Like that's the thing is, if it's all about a guy's personality, if all he is like he knows he's tall, good looking, that's all he has. Like that to me is such a red flag.
Yeah.
Like I don't even care if you could be so good looking and all that, but I don't care.
But that's the thing. I think we are also very like, okay, it's your personality.
Well, we
Like, it's
value
a
other
vibe.
things. Yeah, we
Exactly.
value. Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I don't
we
really
value.
care. I kind of like medium ugly guys.
Oh, yo. Me and Mike have a theory.
Let's go.
What's the theory?
Wifey material.
God, this might need to
I
get
don't like. I don't like how.
Mike,
Just-
can I say it?
just
Mike,
to that
yeah,
part.
yeah,
Just say
I think this is solid. Okay.
All right.
Listen.
Oh,
This is
it's
gonna have to
getting
get cut.
serious.
This is gonna have to get
No,
cut.
we're keeping
No,
it.
no, no, you have to keep this. This is very good. You might even have to make a shorts in like a spreadsheet and just, or maybe on a poster.
Better not be
The
stupid.
best, so the wifey material, the wifey goal, if you get a girl
I'm so
and
scared.
she's a solid, all right, here's the
Seven.
thing.
Oh, not the
When she wakes up
ratings.
with bedhead and morning breath, she's like a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like crazy hair, okay, what the terrifying. Then
Not terrifying. There's
then
some men in the
Then you
morning.
guys get ready. You guys going to run errands. You get ready, dressed, and you're like, oh, look at her. She's like solid, like 7, like a good 7. But then,
The personality.
no, listen. But then you got like a wedding or something formal, and when she's just all like glamored up and everything, and you're dressed up and you're feeling good, and you look at her, she's like, damn, she's a 10. You always want the subtle 10s. If you have a model status girl who's a 10 all the time, there's always dudes gonna be chirping at her. You want the subtle. It's like, oh my god, Allan's girl at the event, she's like freaking banging.
I'm crying.
But
Oh,
she's a
gosh.
sleeper 7, 6.5 maybe.
yeah, I don't go for
Yeah.
10s. I don't go for 10s. And I do that.
Inside the thoughts of a guy, right here. Shit.
I mean,
In my
I don't-
thoughts,
I can
my
see.
thoughts.
Okay,
I
that's
get
a
it.
good.
I
That's
get
a
it.
okay.
Like just casual,
But
she's-
let's also-
she's like pretty. She's a cute girl, but she could clean up really well.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
this guy's great. So at her
Let's
most naturalist form, she's a 3. But when she
Oh
puts
my
on makeup
God.
and
Well,
a
you got
dress,
people like me. I'm a 2 all the time.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, because
Also-
like if you have like I'm being really
Wait.
what?
No, but I want to talk about how like because you brought up a point where like if they're really good looking guys are always talking to them. That to me, no. I think that's a red flag of a guy
What?
because you can't control. Like some
Yeah.
guys don't know how to handle a baddie. That's
Oh,
And I'm not
thumbnail.
saying-
you could tell
Drop
when
the
it's,
mic. Drop the mic.
No, we're,
you can
we're
tell
ready to
when it's his first
No,
body.
because I've seen girls like I've talked to so many girls and like they're really pretty girls and they're like their man is like so controlling, doesn't let them do anything like
That's just messed up.
And it's like if you like you should be confident enough to like let your girl do what she wants to do.
You're insecure, bro.
Anyone can cheat. Cheating does not go based on looks or whatever.
Exactly.
Like do you see some of these
We've been
TikToks on
watching a lot
viral
of-
of who's cheating?
Look at Jersey Shore. We've been Ronnie.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
It's
cheating-
like I don't think if you get attention, like, but some guys are like I know some guys who they're with like a really like pretty girl.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend, and like he thinks it's a compliment. Like if they think his girl is like
I would
she
too.
looks really
Hells
good.
yeah.
Like because I don't know. I think if you can handle that, like. I don't know.
That's
I don't
attractive,
like,
too, to be
that's
secure with
attractive.
yourself.
That's attractive, and I think it's sad that a lot of girls like they get, because that happens to girls all the time. Well, there's also the opposite. Like some girls get really upset if their guy gets a lot of attention. You know?
Yeah, but that's
to me,
that's
I
just
don't-
insecurity.
Okay, so yeah,
It's insecurity.
So what's the flip? If a guy gets a lot of attention from girls,
I don't.
It's
It's a conflict
like
because
it.
in the end, you know,
Yeah, he's coming home with me. So thank you, girl. Yeah,
Thank
I know
you.
my man is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I agree.
And he thinks I'm fine too because we going back together. So
I don't know that I hate when girls get upset. That's like like if a girl.
Red flag.
No. To like the other girl for like even talking to him. Oh, that boils my blood. I hate that so much because it's just so. Why are you taking down another girl? No one knew unless you physically know like they're together or you're like trying to like break them up or something. Like there's nothing wrong with someone saying hi.
exactly.
Oh, I like your shoes. That's a cool shoe you got.
Just a casual conversation.
Yeah, casual conversation. It's not, hey, like, how are you? Like, it completely ignoring the girl. You know, that's
Exactly.
different. But I don't know. I just find that so, at least in my opinion.
Petty.
I just don't like that type of behavior
Yeah, petty.
that girls do.
Yeah.
Like, they're always trying to break down other girls. And I don't know.
Guys stick together.
It's very catty.
Yeah, it's catty. It's,
Yo,
very-
it's a dog world out here, bro.
Dog eat dog.
Crazy.
yeah.
Dog eat dog.
But I don't care.
As a girl, it's like some of these girls. I'm like, calm down.
There are some great
not trying to take
girls,
your man. Like,
though
just relax.
we surround ourselves with some really like powerful
Yeah,
women. I'm
yeah.
not calling them women. Once we now girls. I'm kidding. No, I just think everyone's had a catty moment. Like we've all had them
What do you
back in the
say?
day.
Caddy?
Catty?
Yeah.
You never heard that?
What does that even mean?
Like
the claws are coming out.
kind of like an immature petty moment. Like we've
Yeah.
all had those. Like I definitely had some.
Like,
But as
well,
long as
that's-
you're learning from them and you're growing, like if you're still acting at like the age 25, 26, like being mean towards other girls, trying to break them, like
You know what?
I
If
don't
if like say I'm the guy and this girl starts talking to me, but like my girlfriend's right there, and my girlfriend comes in, she's like, "Meow." I think it's kind of cool. She like.
See, men are Jesus Christ. It's like they want a girl that's secure, but at the same
Yeah.
time,
But,
like not.
Obviously, like.
But I get it. I
I'm
get
just-
it because that's like
it's
if a
jokes.
guy.
I
like,
wouldn't do that.
I feel
I
like
wouldn't
that-
do that
Jokes.
unless
Well, you like it because she's just kind of
Unless
quote
I
unquote
see
claiming
them-
her
like my muscle mommy
territory.
comes
Well-
in, she's like,
no, yeah, they like it. She's
The
claiming
claws
her
come
territory.
out.
No, I mean, I think it's one thing to do it if they're being disrespectful to you. Like,
Exactly.
if you're, like, for example, say your girlfriend's right there and she came to talk to you, knowing you have a girlfriend, is like trying to flirt with you, trying to get with you.
Ooh.
That's different. That's
Stomp
her.
that
But
out
there's no,
right now.
Yeah,
you
no,
can just,
that-
all
yeah.
she has to do is just step, hi, how are you? It looks way better if she's nice to them.
Exactly.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But there's
Exactly.
some
Be
girls
like,
like, this
oh,
is
oh
my
my
man.
God.
Like, who are you
My
talking
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
all right,
crazy.
girl.
Yeah, I mean, hey, everyone reacts differently. Like, it is what it is, but I don't know. I hate when girls take down other girls. It bothers me.
Yeah. I mean,
Caddy, you just added a
Oh,
buzzword.
God, we gave him
to it.
another buzzword, caddies. And
You
I
didn't
feel
know
like
about
you've
caddy?
never heard that. I feel like
I
that's
know
such
that
a.
since, like,
I feel like
kindergarten.
adults use that. It's not being caddy.
no,
Really?
yeah, like the
You know what? I
older
probably hear
women.
the conversation. I was like, what the fuck did you say? What is it?
Yeah, you looked lost when you said it.
Obliterated. What did Vinny say? Jersey
He
Shore?
said obliterated.
Yeah.
Obliviated?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we were watching a lot of Jersey Shore last time I hung out.
Big Shore Saturday.
Yeah.
Good
show.
show. Yeah,
Great
good
show.
reality.
I've been
reality
taking
TV
notes.
doesn't hit the same like
So
that.
Jersey Shore actually has the best relationship advice. If you look at Ron and Sammy, goals. Pause.
Goals. That's crazy.
Oh,
Say that's
gosh.
goals as well.
Yeah.
That's exactly. Whatever they do, just do the exact opposite, and you'll
Opposite.
probably have a really good relationship.
You'll be wifed up.
yeah,
Oh my
wifey.
gosh, that was
100%.
crazy. And we were watching that, what, age 12?
Yeah, literally.
That was our influence on relationships, Ronnie and Sam.
That's how
Nah, mine,
that's how
but for
Twitter
some people-
started. Not Twitter. Tinder started.
Yeah.
Surface level.
Who's trying to GTL today?
Yeah.
Gosh, that show would not air today.
Imagine Hinge had a
Canceled.
thing, DTF or no.
Or no.
Oh my gosh.
Best part is I remember like when kids from our school would go to like the Jersey Shore, like during that time. And
Oh,
they would
yeah,
get
yeah.
this stuff. I'm like, do you even know what you're wearing right now?
Jersey Shore is
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
lit.
Oh,
Not
been?
like Seaside, but I went this past summer.
I
Jersey
have
Shore's
heard
really
the Jersey
fun.
Shore is lit.
expensive.
Yeah.
Very
I heard
expensive.
in the summer it's really, really fun.
All right, what do you think about meeting people? Never mind.
Meeting people where?
You
Just
know-
drop it.
Huh?
Drop it. Say
No,
it.
as my mind's. What about this? Airport At the airport. At the airport. Oh, the unspoken Riz at the airport.
I just saw a TikTok the other day of this lady. She was like, "Yo, the best thing, just the most fairy tale thing just happened to me." I saw bucket list moment.
Yeah, I saw that.
Someone asked my number at the airport. Oh my gosh! If that were to happen, like even if nothing would come out of it,
no, because everyone's like in a rush and
like,
you
for
think
them
it's
to
fake.
And you make this whole persona in life about this fake person.
Yeah.
Like, oh, why are they going to Tucson?
Yeah.
Oh,
why was he in a rush
on a Wednesday?
Wearing
are they
a
going
suit.
to convention?
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa, that's a nice suitcase.
I think that's very. Yeah, I think that's great. Honestly, very
that would
bold.
be fire. That's
Riz. You always get a little the airport bonus. Like a regular 6 in the airport's like a 6, like a 7.7.
Oh, is that what it does? It adds.
Yeah, because it's like the mysteriousness.
Yeah, what is it about the airport?
I don't know what it is.
It's
every time you fly, there's always someone looking. You always make a contact.
Everyone just have the same thing. Like we're all looking at each other. Like,
I think that's a unified understanding.
Or you see like the laptop. She's like, oh, she's writing a lot of emails. She must be very important in the company.
Does she run her own business?
Yeah, she's a CEO status.
I saw this thing. Like it was like me when I was like a teenager going on a trip with my parents. Sees a girl like similar age as me. Immediately create some sort of like life scenario, like we can make it. Like it's like the one other person that's like, it's like what is that like makes people create?
I don't know.
It's so funny.
What's crazy? I went to Guatemala in May, and we were flying out, and this girl, our flight ended up getting canceled, but this girl started talking to my mom. She's like, oh my god, she's like, I just drove from like upstate New York to my flight. Now I have to drive up and then come back in the morning. All this crazy stuff. So we were chatting. So she flew to Guatemala. We're in Guatemala for like a week. We see the same girl while we were out like in a boat. Oh. Like in the middle of like
Allan, crazy. That might have been your wife.
And she was like, oh, my mom got her whole life story.
I know
she's like, she works for like a not-for-profit. She's 25, but she's like doing a little traveling. My mom's like, oh, that's the girl from the airport. She's pretty cute. I'm like, Mom, no shot. We're in the middle of nowhere, Guatemala, and I'm like not gonna bring up the airport.
Why not?
Why not? I'm just saying
you're blocking, but you're. I'm just
that's the sign right
it's
there.
It's giving blocking your blessings.
That's so interesting.
What if that was
the
your
universe
wife?
has
what
weird
if
ways
God
of working?
put her in your life twice and you blocked that?
So it's crazy. When we went to Guatemala, we went to this small town like off one of the lakes. And these two Guatemalan girls, our tour guides, they went up to my mom and my aunt and were like, oh, your kids are so beautiful, or so handsome. They're like, maybe we can come back to America. And we would be like they're trying to wife me up.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of women going any South American country?
Hustle is real. Hustle. She didn't give us a discount on the coffee. I was a little pissed.
Oh my god.
This guy.
First of all, that coffee was dirt cheap. I already know.
No, it was expensive as shit.
They gas
$16.99 in American.
That's so funny.
Yeah. What?
It was $16.99 for a big thing. It was a great coffee.
Well, it's Guatemalan coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Oh my god.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, the airport. You should do that one day.
What?
I always wanted to do that.
Just be like, hey, like, where are you headed?
What do you think about like on the receipt?
I don't know.
Oh.
When you go out for dinner?
We've joked about that back in the day.
Have I done that?
No, I think I told you once because you thought the waiter was cute. And I was like, drop the digits, leave it on the receipt, leave it on the tip.
Oh, yeah. You did tell me to do that.
We didn't do it, though. Yeah.
No, but a waiter has given me his number before. He I was leaving.
Wait, I was there, no?
No.
I swear I was there when there is, okay.
It wasn't you, it was someone else. And I was walking out, and he ran up to me, and
oh my god, it's like Cinderella story.
Oh, I remember this. You told me the story, but you weren't interested, right?
I didn't mind it, and then I'm like, no. He had a kid. I was like, all right, I'm 18.
And the fact that he ran out of that's.
I was like, okay.
You ever seen a TikTok with the guy? He goes up to a restaurant. And he's like, hey, can I get a dinner table for 2? And she's like, what time? And he's like, whatever time you get off.
Oh.
And she's like, what? He's like,
that's
dinner for 2. What time do you get off? She's like, me? He's like, yeah. She's like, I get off at 6. All right, great. 6:30. Me and you. Dinner.
Oh, wow.
And she booked it.
That's
BD the number. Right, he's like, phone number. Puts in his number. All right. See you here at 6:30.
Wow.
That's Riz.
That's Riz.
See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about that.
That's slitty.
Is it really depends on the type of person it's coming from. Because if it's from someone like where you're completely not interested in, that'd be a lot. It'd be like, okay.
Well, I think she clearly thought he was moderately attractive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, have a good looking dude.
Yeah.
If they're flirting back and forth,
or maybe he just got a little fresh haircut and he's looking.
Not the fresh haircut. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about we're talking about what the equivalent of makeup is for men.
It's gotta be haircut.
And I said beards and haircut.
100%.
Yeah. But not every dude can get a beard.
Not every dude can
And
get
some
it. That's
dudes
true.
have really bad haircuts.
Yeah.
A good haircut.
I think if you get as a dude in this era, if you get a low skin fade and a little trim the top, 9 times out of 10 you're looking good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a basic.
usually
that's
when-
a basic.
usually when
that's
they
$30
universal.
investment goes a long
True.
way.
No, I agree. A haircut, when guys get a haircut, I'm like, wow. Like, even if I'm not interested, I'm like, you look good.
No, I
Oh.
be seeing some transformations on TikTok.
Transformation.
Really?
Some of them I'm like, all right, I already knew this man was fine. But other
Yeah.
ones I was like, oh,
You just changed his
He
I'm
kinda
like,
came out of nowhere with
yeah.
that. I kinda like that. You kind of cute.
That thing came out.
What's his TikTok? What's his
so-
TikTok?
What do you think it bumps you up? Like a full point?
It depends.
Really?
It really depends.
Like
It
a
might
7's
be.
like an 8? Maybe it degrades exponentially. So it's like a 7 will bump up to an 8, but an 8 only bumps it to an 8.5.
Why is it that it makes them more attractive, though? Is it just the way, like, it
I
allows
don't
us
know.
to see their face?
No, I think it's also like you could
the
tell
confidence?
that they, like maybe like take care of themselves.
It's
you know,
a
like
whole-
they take pride in what they look like.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like if you're looking scruffy, like I get it, it's wintertime, but
You look put together.
Yeah.
You invest in yourself.
yeah,
You look
took
clean.
time out.
You look
for
clean,
yourself.
hygienic.
Yeah,
You took time like to invest in yourself. Like you have
Yeah.
some extra money to get a hair. Like it's a whole thing.
yeah.
It's how you perceive.
I think that's
People
That's
perceive
what
it.
it is.
Yeah, and I think it's also just like it's almost the equivalent of like when women dress up in a way, because I feel like you get kind of used to how someone looks, and all of a sudden they come with a haircut, you're like,
I'm
oh,
saying if the sleeper 7.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's why I'm telling you, I like medium ugly guys. I really.
Medium
I don't
ugly.
know what that
medium
means.
ugly. Like they're
What's
like.
the dude? What's the thing on TikTok? It's like, would you rather date a dude that's a 10 but he's boring, or he's a 6 but he's really funny?
Yeah, 6 really funny.
But I feel like
100%.
that the okay, hot take. I don't like the number rating thing.
I know.
I don't like the number rating thing, and not that like I take it personally. I'm just saying in general. It's like because everyone is different. Everyone rates people differently, like based on looks. I guess like I don't know. It's interesting because we all see things differently. You know, like we're not
Yeah.
seeing somebody the same way.
Well,
Not
yeah,
everyone
it's
wants- Not everyone
perspective.
wants a
I guess
Mosamami.
we're judging them based on like how
Exactly.
close they are to like what the societal image of like what they should look like.
It's
Is that
also-
what
But
we're?
but I'm doing it as like what I on my scale.
Yeah, you're right.
my
Yeah,
scale.
because
Because everyone's
some guy
scale is
I think
different.
is really attractive, you might not think is
100%.
attractive.
Yeah,
So
we
you
don't-
yeah, we don't have the same
type.
taste.
Oh.
Thing. Yeah, this works
Yep.
out well
Yeah,
for our
that's why
friendship.
we're-
You have the
We-
same or don't?
No,
We
we
don't.
don't have the same type.
Why would you? That's a bad thing. What? That's
Why
a
We
bad
would-
thing?
don't
why
have the.
would
Why
I
would we
want-
want
'cause
this?
then
Why
we'd
do you
be
want to
fighting
fight
over
over the
guys.
same
Oh,
guys?
Shit, you guys are like that? That's really catty.
We don't. We no.
We're saying that we don't.
No, we're
have the
saying
same
we don't.
taste
Oh.
in guys.
And that benefits
So, like,
us.
Oh,
a guy
okay.
that I like, Natalia's gonna be like,
Yeah.
okay. I mean,
All
some-
yours.
Sometimes we both think they're
Sometimes we're like,
attractive.
okay,
Sometimes we're like,
kinda-
all right.
he's
Some
kind of
people
cute.
are just
But we're not-
objectively attractive.
That too.
You're right. You're right. Some people are, yeah.
But
I
I'm
mean,
saying, like, we have friends that have a specific,
a specific type. and it's-
very,
And you're like,
yeah, exactly.
but no, but
not
I've
for me.
seen girls fight over guys, like their friends, which is so.
yeah, that's a
they're
thing.
like, who's
That's a
getting
very
it? And-
common thing.
Yeah, that's why
what-
it
I
works
feel like
out
that's
well
what
for
girls
us. Yeah.
fall out about the
Yeah,
most. like,
over guys.
friendships.
Yeah.
Over guys,
Really?
100%.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
girls fall out.
And it's not even.
over
It's,
dudes.
it's either the guy like. It could be they're in a relationship with someone. You know what I mean? Like we had a friend that they were in a relationship with a guy that we didn't fuck with.
Oh yeah.
So like it strained
Yeah,
our
there's
relationship
that.
with
There's
them.
that instance. Yep. There's
Yeah.
that. But that happens probably to guys too.
Yeah, that
I
happens
mean,
a
if
lot.
you don't like some like the girl
when
you're
it-
friends
I
with.
wouldn't even say that happens a lot.
But when it comes to like having the same taste,
back.
like if we go out and we both think this guy's, then it's Hunger Games. Like it's crazy. Like
Yes,
so
yeah,
luckily,
Shoddy.
And I would, but the thing is, I wouldn't ever do that.
I mean,
like,
at
I
this
don't
age,
think
it's
a
like
guy
if whoever,
is that important.
and I don't
to
think
me.
it's like, yeah, and I think if either one of us were to go for it, be like, all right, go for it.
exactly.
We're
It'd
not gonna be like,
do
oh
you
my
act-
god. It would be different if like you clearly express interest and you were talking to them or
Exactly.
something, or if they're trying to play both of us. And
Exactly.
see, that's
Happened in
different.
Jersey Shore. Vinny was talking to this dude.
Not as
right
bad as
away,
Jersey.
Mike swept in.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
And he goes,
How do
"Bro,"
my
he's like,
leftovers
yeah, your
taste?
girl wanted to come home with me. He was like, yo, those are my sloppy seconds.
yeah, yeah. Well, that was the same night J. Wow smacked the hell out
Yes,
of Mike.
the Luigi spin.
Yep.
She Luigi spun.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yo,
Punch him.
coins
That
came
show,
out his
that
head.
show is hilarious.
Coins, Sonic rings came out.
Yeah.
Wait, was that season 1?
Season 1.
That's-
Oh
Season
yeah,
one.
because that's
Season
where
1,
they
episode
showed
7.
it the other day. They're like, I've been slapped by Jay. He said,
And they were like, yo, I see Jay Wow at the gym.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, she put some numbers up.
yeah.
She put some numbers
on the
up.
board.
I felt that
Yo,
fist
I
one time.
love her. I love
crazy.
her. That's
Yo, that
so
show
funny.
is hilarious.
That show is so
There's so
funny.
many gems in that show. That's
My
like,
dang.
I feel like I
And
feel
that's
like
the situation.
I love how like we're all really like appreciating it now because I feel like when we were younger watching it, like it was the thing to watch. Like,
Well, I
we
felt
didn't
like
really,
bad watching it because it was.
I
I
watched it,
had
but
no business watching
by
that. At the
season 3, I was watching it with my family every Thursday. Like that was our thing.
I watched it with my brother. I remember growing up.
It was gang.
Yeah, I watched with my sister.
I watched it
Yeah.
with my parents and my brother. We'd all sit down and
Oh
watch
gosh,
such a
I
good
could
show.
not have my parents watch that show.
Oh no!
I mean,
get crazy, get wild.
They would be like, "What is happening? What are they?"
What's
Well,
what's smushing?
it. Yeah.
yeah, they
What
would
is
add
swish
every
me?
term. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we used to watch. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the show on Flavor of Love, but Flavor Flav. We used to watch that as a family. So like this was nothing. Like Jersey Shore wasn't anything. Like I was watching Flavor of Love when I was like 8.
That was a dating show, right?
Yes.
What
Do you
was
think,
it?
do you think those dating shows actually work out?
No, they're not. You.
Well,
about
Flavor Flav, no.
No. Flavor Flav was. I'm pretty sure engaged or married, first season.
Like while he was doing
Yes.
it? Maybe he's Mormon.
Not Mormon. Oh my
I don't
God.
think Flavor Flav is Mormon, and I'll go on the record saying that.
Flavor Flav, Mormon or not, put it in the comments.
Put in the
Yeah.
comments and give us a like.
It's funny.
But do you like the shows like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette?
I
That's
think
all
now
BS,
they don't.
right?
I don't think they work now, because I think a lot of
think they ever
people.
work.
I think a lot of people are using the dating shows for clout more than going on because they
100%.
actually want to date. Like, and I mean,
It's like
and we're
Love
giving
Island.
them the reward of it because they're following. Like,
Well,
I
they
hate those
know that
shows.
if they're picked on the show, that when they leave, no matter if they find love or not,
they're gonna have a following.
They're gonna have a following.
unless they do something that
clout,
gets them canceled.
sponsorships.
You're gonna make money somehow.
yeah,
Exactly.
especially that's why Love Island.
It's like,
is
they hit a lick basically.
Which
with
one's
that.
Love Island? I've never seen that.
The
Love
The-
Island, the one in it's like it started in the UK and then now they have one they have one also in
Oh,
Australia.
Australia.
and that's the one. No kissing.
No,
no
that's
hugging.
too hot to handle. That one's trash.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's
No, Love Island's the one where they do one every night, an episode, and it's like
yeah. It's
they
a new
pull
episode
people,
every
they
night.
recouple and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Every night there's a new episode.
I think Love Island's more entertaining to watch because they do like games and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like
Oh.
I think The Bachelor. I watched The Bachelor. I'll admit it. I've said it on the show before, but I think it's I'm one of those.
She's one of those.
I used to like it, but I think now it's just becoming like you can tell everyone's going on there just for clout. So it's not entertaining.
yeah.
They're not showing
not
their
genuine
genuine
selves.
selves.
I've
Like,
seen the one where the girl faked an accent for like half a season.
That's nuts.
oh wait, I don't know what one
She
that
faked
is.
an Australian accent. Do you see that? Toxic.
No.
Red
That's
flag.
red flag.
Yeah,
Red flag.
why would you fake? Okay,
Clout.
anyways, that's
Speaking
so
of red
interesting.
flags, Alan,
Yeah,
what's your red
let's,
flag?
Well, let's. I
Whoa.
wanted to actually bring up this question based on. Okay, let's say you're going on a first date. No, don't say anything crazy now. I'm saying
Well, say crazy. Whatever you want to say.
you're going on a first date. Like, what are you kind of like?
Why would you touch that?
No. Continue.
I hear it.
I
Sizzling.
hear
It's
it.
cooking
Yeah,
you
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. Getting cooked like a
Continue.
chicken.
What is your like immediate like? Okay, let's talk about deal breakers first. Deal breakers.
Like, what's a deal breaker?
Yeah.
You can just list two. You don't need to list all your deal breakers, but
Alan
have
don't
a
act
big
like he
list.
doesn't have a notes. Like,
well, I'm sure
breaker?
you've thought of things in your head like.
and I'm sure you've
Off the
experienced
dome?
things where
Off
you're
the-
like, yeah, I'm
off
not
the
going through this
dome?
again.
Or let me give you an instance.
All right, give me an instance. Yeah, I need
From personal
paint
experience.
a picture in my head, and then
Well, okay, are we just talking first date or while you're dating?
doesn't matter.
Okay, because I'm thinking while you're dating. Like, for example, they don't get along with your mom.
Oh my, yo.
That's
I
his
wanted
big
to
red
see-
flag.
So here's not a red flag, but something that it's on the checklist now as I get older. Can they fit well with my family?
Family, right.
And
That's
like,
important.
honestly, like my mom and my sister, would they get along with her?
Yeah.
That's big. Because like I'm a really family oriented. Like family means a lot to me.
Right, yeah.
Christmas, holidays, whatever it is, family.
Yeah.
If you can't fit in that puzzle piece, Sorry.
100%.
Sorry.
I completely agree too.
And that's always been it for me. That's why I don't.
Well, I think some people like
When I talk to, I'm not bringing nobody home like to introduce, because it's like that's like no, because
yeah,
I
It's a
take
big move
no,
to
we
do
are
that.
very
Big
very
move.
picky with who we introduce.
you know,
yeah,
because there's
yeah.
people I know. There's a lot of people that like bring their
Some people are like
talking to people, you know, and they just bring them around their family. Like it's multiple different people. Like
That's
I'm not
crazy,
trying
dog.
to get. I'm yeah. I
That's
could
crazy.
never.
right. Yeah, I think it's because we're all pretty similar. I feel like on our family values, and it's like we
Yeah.
really value our parent, like the opinion of them, and we want them like to all get along because our families, and you don't want to have to sacrifice one or the other.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
like
I'm not.
Family's like sacred.
yeah, I'm not. Well, that's
Exactly.
the thing is, we literally wouldn't. Like, if it's not working out with the family, then yeah.
Yeah.
But there's some
Deuce.
people who like they say yeah, obviously they want them to get, but they still stay with them, and there's all that drama and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Too much drama.
And
you
it's
have
like-
to get along with like.
Would my family approve of you? That's also a thing.
That's not. It's not like a red flag thing, but like, yeah, that's what I think about.
It's
Like,
a
yeah,
yellow.
with
It's
my
a yellow
family,
flag.
Like, and you want that too. Like,
Do they?
when it's like the first, like you're dating someone for a while now. It's like, oh, it's the first Thanksgiving together. I want to
Bring you
something
home.
you like. You
Oh
want
my,
to look.
that's
It's like
so intense.
It's like,
a holiday.
That's a,
it's like, yo, I'm excited to bring my significant other around
Yeah.
because I think the family's really gonna
like
like
her. Yeah.
If you don't have that feeling, it's not a
Well,
good
it's
sign.
not, and it's not fun. Like when it comes to friends or anyone, it's not fun to be around. You don't like someone you really care about, significant other. Like it
Exactly.
just ruins it. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to
100%.
be around. Like
Or just honestly, I have a bunch of friends, and like I have a really tightly knit friend group from high school, from back home. If they don't get along with my friends, it's like it kind of.
okay, that was the next one I was going to say.
Yeah.
If they don't
'Cause
get
you
along
don't-
with their friends,
I
yeah.
have a big like guy
Well,
friend group.
I think it depends on what friends though, because
Yeah.
like I could have some friends that like might make an opinion, but like if it's like my best friend, like if we don't approve each other's,
Yeah.
that would probably I don't know.
Yeah.
Or if I don't like.
Because they're
them.
clearly seeing something that I'm not seeing. Because they're not just like some people just opinionate to make an opinion. But like if
Exactly.
you actually have my genuine interest,
Best
and you're
interest,
like,
exactly.
like if you're telling me, yeah, I don't know about
and
that
I think
guy.
that's why we
I would-
think about that way with our family too. Like they have nothing, like owe us nothing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they want the best for us, so that's why their opinion matters so much, because you know it's
Right.
genuine. Like
Yeah.
you know they're not gonna tell you like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, she's not gonna work out. If they
Yeah.
really thought that it could possibly work out, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no envy behind it. There's no jealousy behind it. Like
Yeah, because some
it's
people do it out
true.
of jealousy. They just want to see you like they don't want to see you happy. and,
Exactly.
like-
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I don't think we have any friends like that. So if any of my friends kind of have something to say, like I'd probably consider it. Like
Yeah, I would
And
definitely.
you want to
consider
hear
it.
that from your best friend because your best
Yeah,
friend. They're
it-
supposed to tell you the shit you don't want to hear.
Exactly.
Exactly,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
tell
yeah.
to Ty all the time.
Yeah. Shout out to my best friends.
I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
No,
I don't
but
really
it's
think we
true.
go through that. Though. I think
No,
we're
I think-
pretty good at judging
I
character.
mean, you want people to like, especially like, I mean, we have a lot of guy friends. Like, I would want my guy friends if they saw something,
yeah, to
you
tell
know,
us.
to tell.
I think I would
'cause-
tell you. I'm like, yo, that dude's whack.
Oh my god,
That dude's whack. He's wearing Sperry's with sweatpants. Yeah.
not the Sperry's and sweatpants. I'm done.
He hasn't had a haircut
No, but
since
we can catch.
2017.
I feel like at this
Relax.
point, like we can catch a vibe off people pretty quick. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
not necessarily on like how they dress and whatnot, but like how they act.
Yeah.
Well, back to the
red flags.
The red flags on like the first date. Like, what are some of your red flags or that you've experienced before? Like, big ones, not just little ones.
I
'Cause
think it's hard
nit-
also because it's like when you're in the situation, then you're like
Something
red flag.
pops
But it's
up.
not
Yeah, yeah.
necessarily like, oh, I'm keeping that in the back of my mind. Like to just say, yeah, these are my red flags right now.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I
like,
mean?
I don't want to put them
It's-
on my sleeve.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard
Yeah,
to
yeah.
just
yeah.
like
Okay, fine.
recall.
Then deal breakers.
Deal breaker? All right, I got a good deal breaker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a busy dude. I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
If you're not okay with that, like I'm working this, I'm always out doing something.
Yeah.
And my life can get a little chaotic and disorganized. If you don't mesh with that, it's like I'm sorry, it's not.
Well, I think
gonna work.
I think that's pretty like
Just like
you don't want to have to change your lifestyle, is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
exactly.
Like,
listen,
yeah. Or
a
who you are.
relationship, it's a give and take.
Right, yeah.
Obviously. But I can't change everything about my lifestyle. Like, I'm sorry.
yeah. Obviously, there's some things like maybe you'll go out a little less or something because you want to
Yeah.
spend the weekends with like her,
Yeah,
but
which is that's
but
important.
But
you're
also,
going
you
to-
want to be able to like, oh, well, she could just come with. Like, she's the type of
Yes.
girl that can
Yeah,
come with.
yeah.
And like
Green flag. Green
seamlessly
flag.
adjust to your
and
life.
well, you want one
Yes.
who's either willing to go with you or is cool with like, yeah, I'm good, I can't go. Like, you have
Exactly.
fun kind of
Yes.
thing. Because I agree.
Or it's like, hey, it's like me and my buddy. It's like, hey, we're getting lunch. oh wait, why don't you just bring our girlfriends? And it's like, yeah, that'd be just as fun, if not more fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's a green flag.
Double dates. What are your opinion on those? I think they're fun.
Double dates? Have I been on a double date?
But I think it's like, I don't think we could go on a double date because I feel like the guys we'd bring
They
would
would
just
get jealous. I feel
jealous of what?
because we're dying. We're cracking each other
we're
up.
hilarious.
We got
sometimes.
the inside
they would
jokes.
leave.
Yeah, we would be literally
We got
dying
the inside
and they
jokes,
can't-
and they'd be like, "All right,
well,
the girls
just
are
that
at
humor
it."
you have with like your best friends. Like when we all link up, like we're in tears or we're laughing.
Yeah, we were jokes yesterday
Yeah, we were
at brunch.
Yeah, you
I
can't
was
get
half knocked. And
Yeah,
I was like dying. I'm like,
yeah,
bro.
jokes.
I'm like
That's
waking
jokes.
up to the muscle mommy. What are they talking about, bro?
Wake up to soft turkey bacon.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
I got my protein shake and my pre-workout ready. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Such a clown.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's
But
that's
double
a good.
dates, because
Double
some guys
dates.
are like, I don't want to go on a double date. Like they're very against them.
Why?
Well, I think it's
they're
because
men.
they're
Really?
men. No, but they don't want to meet another guy they don't know. Which that's
Wait, what is this?
I like. Some people are like, oh, I'm dreading this double date because they kind of have to like be nice with the other guy. Not be nice, but like
They don't
they
know.
don't know
the
them,
other
so
guy.
it's like energy, you know. And it's like if it's
Is it like a blind double date or it's like two couples going on a date?
two couples going on a date, but like
Love that.
no, but I'm saying like. For example, if like we both had boyfriends, like they
It's
don't
like,
know
oh, I
each
don't-
other,
Oh.
but we're really good friends, is what we're saying.
I love that shit.
Oh, okay, all right.
Double dates
so-
are awesome.
I think it's fun.
I love third wheeling. I love fifth wheeling. I love ninth wheeling.
Not
I like,
ninth wheeling.
I like
11th
I like
wheeling.
quadruple dates.
I think it's more fun because you can also see how like your partner reacts in like group settings, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, to do them all the time is okay. Like you want the one-on-one time, but I think they're fun.
Yeah.
Double dates.
Oh,
I've
what
never
about
been
this?
on one actually. I'm only saying this out of like what I think.
I've
they'd
never
be.
Yeah, me too. I don't think I've ever been on a double date. I do a third wheel a lot.
Not one of
Yeah.
us
I
has
third
been
wheel
on
a
a
lot.
double date.
Yo, you know what's the wheelbarrow? I'm a strong front wheel.
Yeah.
It's gotta carry a lot of weight.
I've
I
third
feel
wheeled
like we have
so
a good
much.
amount of
I've
friends
third
that are in
wheeled-
relationships.
Yeah,
though.
we third wheel
A
hard
lot.
sometimes.
I'm like, damn.
and I've gotten used to it. Honestly,
Most of my friends are in
This is
relationships.
my date. I'm like, all right.
no, in fact, we went on friend dates.
What's nice though is like for my friend group, most of them are in relationships, but like they're like my friends from home. So like
You
I'm
know
friends
that-
with their girlfriends.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's always
We're
nice.
all a
It's
big
like a
friend
group of friends.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's nice when everyone's
That's
like.
the friend group.
Yeah,
It's like-
that's our friend group.
Yeah.
I love when you like, and then you're like sad if they didn't bring them. Like
Yeah,
we have
exactly.
a few of
Yeah,
those.
yeah,
We have a few of
it's-
those.
yeah,
yeah.
But
It's
that's
like, dang, they're
rare,
not
so I'm
coming,
very
that's sad.
It's rare, so I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah,
It's rare.
exactly. That
Yeah,
it
I
is
really
rare.
appreciate that, but I also appreciate when people like, even if they don't know everyone, they make an effort to become friends. Because some people become friends with like their significant other's friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're trying.
That's the best when your friend's significant other is like cool. So he's like, oh, he's part of the group now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Exactly.
it's
Yeah,
like, oh, you didn't
that's
bring
ideal.
your friend.
That's ideal
like a-
situation
Yeah,
that you get
there's-
along with their
Yo,
friends, they
boys
get along
night,
with
forget
your
your
friends.
girlfriend. Come with us.
Exactly.
Going to the Giants game.
See, that's nice. That would be. I would love for like, because that's another thing. Like how we both. I feel like both of us. You have a lot of girlfriends. We have a lot of guy friends. Like, how does that hinder you in a way? Like, how do you how do you feel about girls who have a lot of guy friends?
Oh, I don't care. But there's is it a red flag if a dude has a lot of girlfriends?
Okay. Yes.
It
And
is?
You think yes?
kind of, but not really, because two things could be true, or it's one of the two things actually. It's like, okay, you have all these friends that are girls, right? Why has none of them tried to make it work with you?
They're
Like,
all in relationships.
I think all of.
And they're all
Okay,
like,
well then if-
first of all, they're all in they're all in relationships, or they're just my friends.
Or he could just not be interested in them.
They're just like my
That's
friends.
the other thing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
like does it
could be one or the other.
does a guy girl friendship always have to be like?
No, I completely
No.
agree.
Yeah, no.
That's
I don't
why
think so.
I don't
No
think
way.
that guy girl friendship should have the idea that like someone's gonna catch feelings. No, because we can have friends. That are,
No,
like,
but I think it's like maybe they see something.
well, it might
Because
just
they're
not.
friends with you, they see something.
You're right, but they could also just not be their type.
Yeah,
Is
that
what
could be
I'm
true
saying.
too.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I see where you were
But
going.
You know
it
what
is
I'm
it is a
saying?
red flag though.
I don't think it's
For me,
necessarily like
it's
a red.
not.
It's something that
It's
I'm
how
like,
you act about it.
I think it's how you act.
I think it's how you
'Cause
act.
If a
as
dude
well.
is flirty with a bunch of girls, yeah, that's a red flag. But if
Yeah.
he just has a lot of friends, both guys and girls, who cares?
Well, then
Yeah.
if you it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, as long as it's like
I mean, I think it doesn't matter to me because I have a lot of guy friends. So it's like,
Exactly.
I can't really say much. And I don't want to ever have to give up like the friendships I have, because I have some good friendships with guys and girls. So it's like, I don't want to do that.
All because my significant other is insecure and jealous.
Yeah, but there's some people that like, I mean, I feel like there's some instances where like the girl gets jealous because they can see, like, I can see sometimes that that girl has feelings for them, secretly or something. Yeah. But it's like, I don't think he can't control that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I think he can't control if someone has feelings for them. It's like if you're gonna entertain it or something. Yeah, it's also different if there's previous history. I think that's where it gets messy, because it's like it's kind of like you're with your ex in a way.
Yeah, 100%.
But at the same time,
I would say if you're still friends, like friends with your ex, and I'm like, that's a little weird. I think.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I think that's weird. Like,
I think it's different being chill.
It depends.
Chill, but it depends.
You could be amicable, but like, oh, I'm going to the movies. It's gonna be me, so and her.
It depends. It depends.
It's like, okay, that's a little weird, bro.
No, but it depends, because it's like, okay, was this like your serious girlfriend for like 4 years? And or was it like, we dated in high school for like a week type? Count. Like, it depends.
If it's a high school thing, or even like a college, we dated for like a month in college, like it wasn't anything.
Yeah, then that's different.
But it's also different if it's like they were already in the friend group. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna just not have them? I think it's the way you go about it. Like, if like I had an ex or something and like they were in the friend group, I would just have to be like, you couldn't be that close to them. Simple as that. Like, out of respect for your partner, like, you just couldn't. Yeah. You could still be cool. I think it's so like, you don't have to like avoid them. You can still talk them, but like,
it's tough to accept it. But yeah, it does change the dynamic.
If they're in like a big group setting, you can't stop them from coming to a big group setting. But if you're doing something intimate with like 4 or 5 people, like, you might not. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
But there's some rare scenarios where it's like,
it depends. It really depends.
Yeah, everything is a case by case. Yeah,
it's case by case with that. Because it's like all of that could. Those are all options. Yeah, those are all.
But she wants to
situations.
What if they broke up and then she's like, maybe there's a chance we can rekindle.
That's the thing too, and I think that's why, like, when you see people who
get sticky,
I've seen it happen to people where it's like, they say, oh, they don't have feelings for them anymore. Like, while they break up and they get back together with them. Then it kind of makes you question, like...
It's like the dudes you tell you not to worry about. I've seen that.
I've
seen that. No, seriously. I've seen that.
Yeah. I think Allan's experienced that. It's given experience.
Not me. No, not me. Not me personally.
Yeah.
But I've seen that where it's like, oh, it's just my friend. Then relationship got cut off, and that dude you tell you not to worry about. Well, guess what?
It's also happened with guys too, though. They've told the girl, "Oh, nothing to worry about. Then.
Yeah,
that's messed up.
That's
messed up.
That's like, you can't control like how you feel. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, maybe like you never had feelings for them, and like after you saw them a different way, like that
they got a
happen.
Haircut, they're looking nice.
No, but it's like you sometimes look at people different when you're out of a relationship. Like, you're like, oh, you know what? Maybe this. I don't know. Yeah, it's
sticky.
Girls know when a dude's in a relationship. I'm telling you. You get a little bit more riz when you're in a relationship. Like, I feel like...
Wow.
I don't...
So that's why you have zero...
Honestly, no. I feel like I know more when girls are in a relationship than when guys are.
Yeah,
I feel 100%. Like guys entertain flirting more than girls.
Guys entertain it so much.
Well, I have a boyfriend. Usually all the time. Yeah. It's very quick. Like, it's the first thing. Guys, it's like... I'll be having a conversation with some, like, not even saying it's flirty. It won't even come up. Like, no, I've had some flirty conversations with some people, and they tell me like 20 minutes in, like, I would have like had to ask, or someone brought it up. Oh yeah, I have a girlfriend or something.
Yeah, I'm married actually.
Yeah, I'd be like, you're married.
I'm like, especially our age. I'm like,
yeah,
married.
Yeah,
marriage is
crazy.
Well, actually, people, I'm married. I'm like,
what? Oh, damn, I didn't even notice that ring on your hand. But I really don't notice it.
I'm bad at recognizing rings.
It's bad.
Well, see, girls you have like these and like.
Yeah, you're right. But it's the left. It's what the
That's
left.
That's why I try not to wear too many rings.
Which ring do you have to? Which finger do you have to put it on? The left.
Left hand. Yeah.
It's always on the left.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this finger is reserved for that.
See? And I used to wear in high school. Where
do men wear it? The same spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to wear a ring on my left hand because it only fit.
Was it a promise ring?
No, it was a ring my auntie gave me like years ago, and I was like way too small for the ring. Like, it was her ring, but she gave it to me, and like my hand was too small. I was like 8, so now I got these thick fingers, so I could only fit it on my ring finger.
Oh,
and my dad told me one time, he's like, "Why are you wearing that on that finger? Like, you're married?" I'm like,
so
"No, but like, I want to wear it."
It looks cool.
Yeah,
It looks cool.
rizzed out.
Yeah.
Like. But yeah, no, I don't even. I need to
don't
start thinking
No,
about
but
that,
I
like
think
looking at rings. I'm
Okay,
like,
rings is an easy detection. Like married is okay. The relationship one is like, but like, how do you bring it up to? Because it also is like, I don't know.
You got to be tactical about it. You got to slip it in.
I guess
in
if
the
you
you
combo.
gotta be like, oh,
Oh, it's like, oh yeah, me and my
did your
girlfriend went there last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like,
I'll be like,
did
okay.
your girlfriend pick out that shirt?
Yeah.
Your girlfriend pick out that shirt?
Or you just say your girlfriend's
I like
name,
your shirt.
and then
Did your girlfriend
Yeah,
whoever's
because
on
like,
is
how do
like,
you
who's
ask
that?
someone that? Like if they're in a relationship, like
You gotta rizz it out. You just gotta. No, I'm serious.
You just gotta put it on
No,
your
but
forehead.
creative. You gotta get creative because you don't want it to be
you
like
don't want to
too
be like,
forward.
so are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
Or
So
are you
what's your
taken?
Are you
Some
DTF?
guys say that you taken. I'm like,
GTF?
DTF or not?
That's crazy. Guy comes up. That's kind of rizz though.
DTF or no? GTL?
that'd be kind of funny, Loki.
That'd be crazy. Because then, honestly, that'd be funny. Because I'm like, okay,
You get the reference.
You get
Yeah,
the
yeah,
reference.
yeah.
So I'm
Say
like,
it as a
alright,
joke, yeah.
I got you. I got
Yeah.
you. But yeah, that is
Yeah,
difficult
you do have to kind of bring it. Yeah,
to figure out.
I don't know.
What's another red flag?
Yeah, what are your red flags on a date? What are green flags?
I have a lot of green flags.
Okay, that's better to
That's
talk about.
fair.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
want
let's
to talk
be
about the
positive.
next.
Let's be
Let's
positive.
What are the green? You go on a first
Green
date. What is
flags.
something that like?
She picks up the tab.
Oh!
Wait, let's talk
like,
about
she's,
this.
She's like, I got it.
I got it.
Yo, hold on. Let me say something.
Yeah, Allan would love this, man.
You would love it.
Oh my God, he's inviting the girl out.
My rule, or I just how I think. Whoever asks you on a date,
Should pay.
I wouldn't say should, but like obligated. Like if I ask someone on a
I
date, it's like
agree.
I'm gonna pay.
I
Because
agree.
wanna
I
see
agree.
you.
Yeah,
You're
you
inviting
wanted-
them, and I'm
you-
taking
yeah.
you
You
out. You're
brought
right.
me
You're
out.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Why
And that's a
am I
little bit of
paying?
chivalry, but like I think
I
guys should
completely.
pay. I think guys should pay.
I think guys should pay too.
Yeah, I agree.
I do.
I'm
know.
not splitting. I like the you pay for dinner, I'll pay tip.
Yo, when
I
I, do
like that.
all
The splitting, yeah, splitting's a bit.
Splitting
yo,
50
two cards now.
Relax. Like, yeah,
Wait,
Yo,
wait.
yo, I-
equal split.
in my past relationships, it's always been like, oh, I'll get dinner. Oh, but I'll get ice cream after. I'm like,
That's like the
even deal.
Have
Yeah.
you seen
So
those
yeah,
like when
I'll
you go on a
cover, I'll
trip
cover
with
the
your
$200
sibling?
dinner. You'll get the $7
No.
routes.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen those. It's like me on a trip with my that my sister paid for, and it's like me buying the Starbucks.
Yeah. That's exactly.
Babe, I got
Yeah.
us Ralph's large.
Yeah, large.
3 scoops. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, I agree though. That always why is that like an uncomfortable situation? I agree. If I'm asking someone, I'm gonna expect to pay. Like I don't mind paying.
Exactly.
And it's not that I don't have money to pay. I just find it like I don't know. It's always a weird situation. I think it's like nice when.
I think dude should pay.
But how do you feel if a girl's like, oh, like do you want to split it or something? What would you say?
Depends.
He's looking at the bill. Depends.
Where are we going?
Bill
Is
was
it like,
120.
Yeah. Is it a
it's
4
like,
for
you did good a
4?
whole bottle. No, I'm kidding.
What about that? What about
Shit,
that?
the wine
Let's talk about.
$17 a glass.
Let's talk about that. When girls
even
like
want
go
dessert.
crazy with the, like if they go on
Yeah,
a date
well,
and
I'm
the
not
girls go
going-
crazy with the food.
Usually on dates, I'm already.
There's a red flag. If a girl's
they
like,
expect you to pay.
If a
all
girl's
you
like,
got
oh my
was like
god,
a salad.
It's like I want a glass of wine. All right, girl. You know, but the bottle, it's only 120. If we split it, you're saving
A
$5.
bottle? You've bought a bottle on a date before?
A bottle of wine? Yeah. Bottle of wine.
Oh, you might have to take us on a date.
You guys watch.
I'm kidding.
Because then I know you'd be like, yo, I'll get the
What
lobster
restaurant was-
ravioli.
I'm vegetarian.
No, what
so
restaurant would
I'm a
this be?
cheap date.
Okay.
I'm a cheaper date now.
And then she's like, Al, you got this, right?
Well,
On
if
your
they're
tab-
inviting me to an expensive place, like I don't think money should be like
Yeah, a factor.
I think it's different. Like if you're going to, that's why I've never honestly I don't think I've gone on a date at like a fancy restaurant. And I think it's better that way. It's less pressure. Like if you go something chill.
Yeah, fancy restaurant.
But okay, but do
Goddamn.
you guys think
A lot of eggs in
going
one
to
basket.
a restaurant is a good first date? Because I saw a lot of.
I like
yeah,
I like getting
don't-
food on the first
I think
date.
it's boring.
I don't like it.
Really? What's
I
the?
I want to
think-
do an
I-
activity.
I
Take me to
agree.
Top Golf. Let's go.
Ooh, Top Golf is
That's
a
kind of
good
lit.
one.
Yo, Dave and Buster's.
Anything
Like
fun.
mini golf,
You're
like-
How about
an activity.
escape room? How do you deal with under pressure?
Oh, I would suck at that. I would
Not a
never.
fan.
Yo, you know what I went to? It was actually really
Escape
fun.
room would actually be kind of fun.
They have a thing in the
No,
city.
it's not.
They would think I'm
Yo,
dumb.
there's a thing. I think it's on 36, 35th and 6th. VR world. It's in like an adult arcade. It's all VR, like headsets and all that, and they have a bar. Wow. So I've been on a date there. It's pretty fun.
That's kind of fun.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
$70
dates,
a pop.
Those dates are kind of expensive. Yeah. That's why some people just go with the dinner.
But the thing is,
well,
I'd rather
Topgolf's
that
expensive
than food.
too.
Like,
I think
I feel like we could get food at these places too.
Right.
A sit down dinner, and I'm just meeting you.
Well, I think it's
crazy.
Really?
Well, I think those are intimate is a thing because
it's very intimate.
So you
me.
I just like food. That's why I was like, yo, I heard the spot's pretty cool. You want to come with me or not?
Well, no,
I
because
agree. I like that too. If it's like a cool spot, yeah.
Red flag, picky eater. Picky eater?
Right here.
Yeah,
Which is red
Ash,
flag.
you're booted off the island.
Shut up. First of all,
if you're a picky eater,
I think it's
I'm not that
sorry.
I'm not that picky.
I don't know what's relative to picky. There's different levels.
There's different levels.
You're vegetarian, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't eat red meat. Like, is that a red flag? I don't know.
Is the pasta cooked with onions or no? I was like,
I'm not that picky. I'm a little picky.
You're picky. You're picky. Like she has to look
No.
at the menu before she goes someplace.
Yeah, I've never just gone to a place.
I'll find something there
without looking.
No, but
I wish I could do it too, but
what do you not like?
A lot of stuff.
Is it a texture thing?
No.
It's you know what?
It's the
I think for
flavors.
me, it's more when people don't want to try. That bothers me. It's like if you.
See, I'll
That's a
try
red
as
flag.
long as. But the thing is, like, I'll try as long as I know that I'll be able to eat something there. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as I'll be able to eat something there, then I'll try it. Like, I'll go. Whatever. I don't really care.
Yeah.
You know what's a green flag? If I'm on a date and a girl, she's like, all right, I'll try it, and she's just like, you know what? I didn't like that. She's honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be honest. Turn into Master Chef. I don't really like the.
You know what would be a good
Not my
first
thing.
date? A cooking class.
Oh, that's so
Yo,
fun.
write that down. That's a good first date.
No.
What are some good first dates?
No, I'm done because
Mike,
I'm giving
jot
her
these
too
down.
much sauce right now. Seriously.
We're giving some. Well, no, but that's a
Cooking
good
classes.
one.
That sounds really fun.
A
Actually,
cooking anything like cooking class,
cooking classes sounds fun.
pottery class,
Exactly.
Pottery, paint.
Ooh, paint and sip,
Creativity.
Whoa.
but paint and sip
Paint and
is.
sip, I wouldn't do
I don't
on
know
a first
it's
date
a big
because
group of people, and it's like you can't really have it.
you
Wait,
can't.
How
done
do you feel? Do you ever just feel uncomfortable when you're like witnessing someone on a date?
Yes.
I'm like, oh my god,
When
like I can
when
kind
I
of
was
hear what they're talking
One of my
about.
ex-girlfriends, when we would go out to restaurants, we would look around and be like,
Who's on the first date?
They're definitely on a first date.
I do that too.
also they're sitting next to each other, not across.
That's
red flag.
Okay, that's a red flag to me.
What, sitting next to each
If
other?
you have a square table,
And then
and I'm sitting here, and the person on the date is sitting here instead of across from me.
Oh,
Crazy talk. Crazy.
Why would they sit? That's weird.
Yeah,
That's a thing.
Really weird.
But
People
like
do that.
the other thing way seems very interviewy. Also, I think that's why dinner on the first date can be kind of like intimidating. I don't know.
Well, I also
Dinner's-
very much I take pride in my mealtime. So like that's my low key. Like,
I thought you were
me time.
talking about like have you like some couples when they go out like they literally sit next to each other.
No, that's what we're talking about.
No, I'm saying like if it's a booth, they're sitting on the same side of the booth.
Yes.
That's wild. Yeah,
That's-
what I'm saying.
okay.
It's crazy talk.
That's wild to me.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Especially on a first date, it's like, bro,
Well,
check
not-
yourself.
Get off.
Get over there so I can see you. Talk to you.
What are you?
What do you have, bad breath?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's interesting.
I think that's definitely.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Picky
think-
eater
I
is
like-
red flag.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I think.
Move on.
I think. Yeah.
Another red flag.
Well, I think it depends on the person because if you like to try, some people picky eaters might unite with picky eaters.
Gang.
Yeah, it's like, listen, we're going
But
to
that's
friendlies.
what
What are
We're
they gonna
going
be
to-
able to eat though? Because
Right?
like,
So we're going to friendlies.
gotta go 2 different meals at 2 different places.
We'll meet up. We'll
meet
get
up at the
takeout.
park.
Getting chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to friendlies tonight.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, but back to the point we were saying of like people like going like how would you feel if you're on a date and like they just order they know you're paying and they order like everything on the menu.
Exactly.
But not
yeah.
everything on the menu. I'm saying they're ordering an app like
Going crazy.
All right.
Like.
it's hard to like when I go out, I'm like, yo, we're getting 2 apps. A
Okay,
salad.
so
well,
are
that's
you-
different. If
Soup.
you're
Yeah.
if you're insinuating, be like, yeah, sure, get an app. But like, I'm not gonna be like, we're getting an app.
Well, I think it depends. I think it depends on what type of person you are when you go to a restaurant. Are you one of those people that just wants one meal? You know, like you could do an app, one meal, and then like a dessert or something. Or is it like you want to try like a bunch of different things?
I'm a little bit of both.
Okay, because there's
What
people
are we
that
doing?
are like that.
Tapas or something?
What
like,
if-
Well,
What if-
people do that. People
what
do
if-
that.
It's my eating style. I like when we go out, like I like to try
he
different
eats
things.
so fast, man.
He
if I'm like,
waxes the
hey, you
food.
want to try this? You want to try my
You might wanna get a
my
bite
lemon?
before
Want to try my
I-
lemon chicken? Before, like, let me know
what?
before I eat it. And then it's like maybe I could try yours. Some people don't like sharing their food at all. Like
Okay,
on a plate?
that's weird.
Do you
if
share
don't like
food
the
or no? On a first date, would you share food?
Yeah.
If you want to take a bite out
Yeah.
of the, not like maybe it'd be different if it's like they have to bite into something like.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
here's
like
my burger.
Yeah. Bite from the
Get the
other
corner.
end.
Get the corner piece.
I didn't bite. From
Yeah, just flip it.
Yeah, just
flip
rotate
it around.
Yeah, you want a bite?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying if they just take their fork and like get, I'm not gonna make a big deal about that.
Yeah, yeah,
But that's
that's okay.
also, let me
Some
tell
people
you.
don't like to share food
Okay,
at all.
Hispanic people, I swear, I
I've
don't know
been
if it's the
reaching
same
over.
thing.
Give me that.
Yeah.
I grew up with people like, don't even ask. Well, we're eating from the same apple.
Yeah.
Like it's not a big like.
My sister would be like, we'll be out. She's like, Al, get this because I want to try it. I'm like, what?
No, that's
Yeah,
what
I just want a little bit.
I-
I'm like, I don't even want that.
I literally do that with my brother. I'll be like, "You getting that? Okay, I'll make sure to get something different." And I'll
Yeah,
We're splitting halves.
exactly.
no,
Yeah,
you
Halvesies.
give me some. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try some.
Yeah.
No, like it
'Cause I wanna try.
It's like, yo, Al.
yeah.
If they don't share it, is
But
that
sometimes
is
that
that
comes
a red
out on a
flag?
date, and I'm like, oh, yo, let me try this. Bah!
That's
And
correct.
some
That
people
might
get
be a lot.
offended.
That might be a
That's
lot on the
crazy.
first date.
Yeah,
That might, if
it's a lot
someone was
on the
doing
first
that, I'm
date.
trying this. Like I'd be like, oh,
I'd be
okay.
I'm
like,
like, oh, it's like, oh,
no,
shit. I
it
could eat-
wouldn't be like a complete deal. I would just be thrown
Yeah, I
off.
just be like, oh, okay, he knows what he wants.
Or
I
like,
guess.
or like, I could eat. So if it's like, if there's like a little bit of food left, I'm like, come on, is that mine or no?
No, fat.
Like
I
that
wouldn't
last little
care
piece,
because
like,
I,
I will
you
sweep
done?
it up.
Yeah.
I don't think that-
That's a
Say
vacuum
when.
over
Just
here.
say when.
Just tell me when you're done.
you
Tell me when
can't
you're
do
done.
food
Yo.
dates because you just eat so fast.
You know what it is?
It's so
Yo,
much.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If like whoever I'm on a date with, if they have a little bit of food and they don't offer it to me, I'm like, they're gonna throw that food out?
Well, some people might feel uncomfortable being like, yeah, you want this?
You want
It's
my
like, oh, I'm full.
leftovers?
You want my
full.
leftovers
On the
that I
first date,
For
that's
me,
crazy.
I'm like, yeah, that looks
on the first
yes.
on the first date?
Well, I think she'll be able to tell, specifically with Alec, because he
Yeah.
freaking whacks
yeah. If I see them
I'm
whack and they
munchy.
clearly look hungry,
I'm
I was
munchy.
like, okay.
I'm a food munch.
Yeah.
I go in.
I'll never finish a meal usually when I'm out because it's just too
What?
much.
Yeah, I usually don't.
Are you kidding me? The portion sizes?
Where you going?
I don't know. American portion sizes are huge. I mean, maybe New York City
What?
because they be giving you many things.
Yeah, I'd be getting.
No, I'm thinking
20
like a
that-
Cheesecake Factory meal size.
I love those. See, I like cheesecake because I house food.
Yeah, exactly.
I go to cheesecake to do some damage.
They're doing some dishes.
They already know. They see me walk in, they're like, bro, get them ready.
I'm
Chicken
weak.
ready.
from
No,
the
I eat
fridge.
food, but it's
Nah.
so much. It's
They
so
had to
much.
defrost.
So good.
Especially if I'm on a date, I know we're gonna get dessert. Like I'm not finishing the meal.
Here's another thing.
that's
If you,
facts.
on a date, like, I just try to be as genuine as I am. I eat the same way I eat in front of you, in front of who. So I know some girls are like, oh, I don't want to eat a lot. Like I don't want to like.
I'm not getting a
I'm like the
salad.
scene.
I'm
I'm like
not
the scene
getting-
from white girls,
when
white
she
chicks.
goes in. It's so funny.
That's me. I'm like, I'll get the
Extra onions.
extra sour.
Yeah.
For the lady, perhaps a salad, perhaps not.
Oh my gosh.
That's me. I'm like,
That's my
I'm
favorite.
like,
Well, I
yo, we're
think-
getting
yeah.
2. I'm gonna eat. I don't care. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just about being your genuine self. That's
Yeah,
really
Well, I
what
mean,
it
I
is.
think
That
if
is
you're
a
at least
thing.
pausing every second to have a conversation.
No.
no.
With Alex, it's crickets.
Yup.
That's
Crickets.
lucky us though. When we go out
Crickets.
I don't know. I'd be too.
It's
I
a
mean,
good
like,
test,
oh, so
though.
we eating.
If you can last,
Yeah.
if you can last,
eating,
So
for
we're
real.
just hungry.
like I'll go to a first date and be like, yo, listen, I'm not gonna lie, it's great seeing you, whatever, but like I'm hungry.
Well, I'm not going to a first date starving.
I
like,
do.
yo, at this point, Alan's going for the food.
Yo, I be there.
He's
I'm
going
like,
'cause he
listen,
saw this
listen.
place
I
on
already scoped
TikTok.
out
He
the
wants to
menu.
try it
I already
out.
know what we're getting. We're getting this app. We're gonna get to. Oh, I'm not that hungry. No. We're gonna get it because I'm hungry. Okay.
Yeah, the thing is, I eat the same. Like it doesn't matter.
I'm
I'll
getting
be-
something
I
I
might
want.
be nervous, so I won't eat
You're
as
right.
much.
That's what it might be.
Yeah.
Nervous,
You know, but
so I'm
I'll-
not
Yeah,
gonna.
you're right. I
Chill.
get a little of the yips, the little first
Well, I'll
date
get
yip.
nervous.
Like girls
with
will be
food
like,
date.
"Oh, I don't want. I'm not gonna eat
I'm
chicken
trying to eat
wings.
light. I don't wanna get bloated.
Like chicken, girl.
Well,
No
it depends on
dairy.
what I'm wearing. If I'm wearing like a tight dress, I'm
No
not gonna
dairy.
get.
No dairy.
Well, yeah. Well, no. She's probably doing you a favor with the no dairy.
No, honestly, yo, good tip. Do not get dairy on a first date.
Facts.
You don't want- you
so
don't
that's
wanna
the
have the
thing
rumbles.
is,
Yeah.
you want to get something
bubbles.
light,
The
Bubble
bubbles.
guts.
especially if you're gonna do something after. You want to get something light. Like I'm
Exactly.
not.
Yeah,
What
I'm
about
not.
drinks at dinner? Big drink guy.
I
Yeah.
think it helps ease the nerves.
Yeah.
So I
So,
need
yo,
I might
what
need
shots at
two.
Shots is crazy.
But how do you feel if they're ordering drinks? Is it like annoying to you?
What do you mean?
If you're paying, if they're ordering drinks, how do you feel?
No.
Everything's
It's
on
for me.
Alan.
For me, it's just, I'm speaking personally. It's very hard to be like offensive in how you order. When like it's for me because
'Cause some-
I order whatever. If I want to try something, like I'll be conscientious, obviously, because it's money.
Right.
But like, if you're like, oh, I'll have an, or I'll just like, hey, do you want another one? I'm gonna do another one.
That's how it is. Like, if they're saying like, do you want another one? Like, they're offering, I'll be like, oh, sure. Like, I'm not gonna out of my way. Yeah, waiter, another drink.
Yeah, keep them coming.
Yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming.
It's on his tab.
Listen, we want 2 martinis at here every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then after that, every 7.
Yeah.
Until one of us passes out.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's from Wall Street. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah. I've never done the split the bottle thing.
Wasn't
though.
that his first day?
Yeah.
His first day at
He
work.
says,
Rookie
oh my
numbers.
Yeah.
gosh.
Split the bottle. What's
Split the
that?
bottle.
When you talk
What, a
about
bottle
split the
of
wine
wine?
bottle, that's very romantic.
Split a wine bottle.
Did you say you do that? You get a bottle for the table?
Yeah, sometimes it's cheaper.
It is
It's
something.
like sometimes.
Well, depends
or
on-
some restaurants
wait,
are bottle
cheaper.
only. Some restaurants are bottle only.
He's going to some fancy restaurants for these first dates.
It's New York City.
Yeah, you're right. In
Yo.
some areas.
So like, there's a spot over here.
How much is the bottle though? Like 100?
No, bottles are
It's
not
like,
that crazy.
probably like 60 or
Not
something.
Well, because I've
You
gone
get
some
bottles for,
places
like-
where the bottles are like 110, the wine bottles.
That's crazy. No, you get bottles for like $50.
Well,
But
it's
like,
Oh, you're
because
right.
they're
That
old.
isn't that
Yeah.
bad.
They're
you-
old
like-
wines.
Yeah.
those are crazy. You can. I'd rather do a bottle. It's gonna get what 4 drinks.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
That's a good idea.
it's
Yeah, I like that. I
$50
like
or
that.
$60.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. It's sometimes cheaper.
Okay.
And you can sometimes places don't do glasses. They only do bottles. It ruins the wine if you like keep it out. So.
That's a good point. Yeah. Well, back to the paying thing though. So, if they're bringing out their card to split, or what's the best thing in your opinion that they do? Just to let you just sit
Yeah, I'm
there.
not gonna lie. In this economy, I'm with it.
This guy.
You're with the splitting,
It's like, yo, trying to split. I'm like,
even if you
know
invited
what?
them.
You know what?
Even if
I got the electric bill today. Yeah.
I'm weak.
It's the first of the month.
I'm kidding.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think if I ask and it's a first date, no way they're paying or anything.
I think it's different as
That's
the
just
dates
me.
continue, and it's
If
like
it's a continued thing, then yeah. Like if I've been on dates and it's like, hey, want to go try this spot on Thursday? It's like great, and we know each other. We've been on dates, and they're like, oh, let's split it. I'm like, okay, let's do it.
Like if
Yeah.
I'm inviting a guy on a first date, like I feel like that's what you're inviting. Like we
Do
said,
you invite guys on dates?
no. I'm saying if I were.
Yo, she's a. You got the cat.
You know,
going
when I bring
crazy.
out,
I
Fabio.
haven't. Maybe 2023.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Year of the Natalia.
No,
What's
not on a-
animals
not on
this
a
year?
first
Year of the
date.
dragon, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
But I'm saying on a first date, like if we're already like talking and going on dates, I would ask like, do you want to go get food?
Yeah.
That's different.
I'm
Or
a
do you want to
big
go?
food guy.
But like on a first date, like props to people who do that. Like
What, food?
no, who can ask like girls who ask guys on the first date.
It's hard. Listen, the other way is pretty hard too.
Yeah, you're right. It's hard. It's hard both ways. Yeah, I'm just
The thing
again,
is,
I'm
like,
shy.
is
I'm
it
shy.
a date? Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna be like, let's go on a date. Be
You know
like,
what's
let's go do this.
You know what's a terrible
But
movie?
that's a date.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You know
calling
what's a terrible
it a date.
You're not calling it a
The
date. but
movies is a terrible date.
That's so
That's
stupid.
so
It's a
high
terrible
school.
date.
I would never.
Yeah, you don't even get to know them.
I've been on a movie date. It
She
was
in high school
It was bad.
or recent?
No. It was like early college.
Hey, I know the movie's about to start, but like, what do you do for a living?
Should I tell the story about the movie date?
Yeah. Spill the beans.
So basically, it wasn't even like a date. I didn't even think it was a date until I thought we were just going as friends. Because, you know, it's like back in high school, college, like you could just be going as friends, whatever. And then...
You didn't know it was a date?
Not really. I didn't really know it was a date.
That's crazy.
But then it seemed like a date because they picked me up and stuff. And like they were being all chill. I was like, okay. But then we get to the movie. This happened like so long ago. But
I'm trying to figure out who this was.
we get to the movies and they're like... we were trying to buy our tickets. I was like, okay, like I'll buy my ticket.
Wait.
Yeah, whatever. He's
He's
like,
like, I
no,
got
no,
you.
I got it. He bought 2. Then after we pay, he goes, you can Venmo me later.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
This is in high school?
This was like maybe freshman year of college, sophomore, freshman.
Of college?
Yeah.
That's
And-
crazy.
He said you can Venmo me.
Dude,
I was
that's
like, dude,
nuts.
that literally just. I was
Ick.
like,
I would have just
I'm like,
scheduled
actually-
the ticket.
I'm like, okay, so we're not on a date. But then he was trying to like grab my hand, like hold my, and I was like, no, like what is the vibe right now? Like
Did you guys get snacks?
he got popcorn or something.
What size?
This happened so long ago.
You swim
I
a
mean, I
small?
feel like a kid going on the date. Anyway, so I didn't really
it's
know
cheaper to get
the
a large.
etiquette. I didn't really know the etiquette of dates. Like I was like really young. I was like 19 maybe.
But that's crazy for him to say you can Venmo me later.
Yeah,
At that
Venmo me
point,
later.
I'm like, just let me pay. Were you trying to front that you could pay to the people? And
Yeah.
then that's what more threw me off. I'm like, you're trying to act like, oh, I'm paying, but then I'm going to ask her for the money. Yeah. And then the
That's
date.
crazy.
No, and then it was, you know what's weird though? It's so childish. Then he was making comments about the, like, characters in the movie. Like the woman characters.
Oh.
Like what?
Like,
She's got
she's
a-
so hot or like weird,
He's
right?
like, yo, Elastigirl? What's this?
She's like, she's so. Then in my head,
This Avatar?
No,
Yo,
this
Avatar?
gaslit me. I'm like,
What
is
does
this
that
a
hair
date?
do?
I
Yeah.
kept thinking, I was like, is this a date or not a date? I literally, the whole time I wanted to leave the movie. I swear to God.
You should have left.
You guys didn't even talk during the movie.
Exactly.
No, we
You
talked
probably
after, I
could have
think.
left.
Yeah, I would have.
I was just, yeah. I mean, he was
movie
driving
dates.
me back.
Movie dates are for your significant other you've been dating. You're like, hey, new Avatar's out. I'm trying to see it. Let's
Facts.
go.
Yeah, you want to go or I'm going by myself?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not on a date. That makes
That's
no
wild.
sense.
I think, oh, wait, I've been on another movie date type thing, but it
Damn,
wasn't
Natalia,
that
you have some
bad.
bad dates.
Oh my God.
I don't be going on dates for real, so that's
yeah,
why.
I mean, those
but
are.
I also don't call dates date. Like, what
But
do you
this
call
wasn't
a date
even
for
a
real?
date. This was back in like, I was like a kid, like 19.
Don't
High
say it
school?
like that. Kid.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I wasn't a
I was a
kid.
youngin.
I was a baby.
Well, no,
Back in
I
the
just
olden
feel like
days.
now if they were. I would have walked out if they did that.
Facts,
Like, you
yeah.
can
Oh,
Venmo. Like it's not even the fact that I don't mind paying. That's not the issue. It's just the fact that no, I got it to the guy. I got it. You can Venmo me later.
That's crazy.
I was like,
How about not?
Ick.
say it out loud. You can
Ick.
Venmo me later.
And you
Yeah.
should be like, you can drive me
No,
home right now.
you know what I would have said? I would have been like, "Oh, so I'm Venmoing you?" So loud,
I was
like
so
everybody
stunned.
can
I
hear.
was that one. The
Your
one
car
was
got
too stunned to
declined?
speak.
Speak,
That
yeah.
was me. I was too stunned. I
That's
was,
messed up. Your card got declined.
Yeah, yeah, type five. That's exactly what I
messed up.
said.
Yeah, that
oh,
was-
I'm
that was
Venmoing
bad.
you. Okay.
yeah,
All right,
that,
let's
but
just
that
let
there was
everyone
no
know.
second date, obviously. So
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's
Terrible.
That's immediate.
You know what's-
that's crazy because that's immediate ick, and the date hasn't even started yet.
I was just so thrown off that entire. I was like, what is happening? Right
You know what could be a good date though?
What?
And it sucks that
Drive
when-
in, drive in.
Drive-in.
Yeah.
Drive in.
Yo, so there's a
Drive-in's
drive-in
cute.
in Brooklyn.
Because you don't really watch the whole
wait,
movie.
But I don't
seen
have my
that.
car. I don't have a car in the city.
Yeah, but you can only use special cars anyways.
I might have to
have-
rent a lift.
I
That's
have a car.
crazy.
Go
Renting
in-
a
No,
Imagine-
you might
Yo,
have
it's
to
like, I'll
rent it.
pick you up in the city by-
U-Haul,
You rent a U-Haul.
U-Haul, so you can put some.
Get
you
an
know, set it
Enterprise?
up.
Yeah.
That'd be a cute
Whoa.
date.
That'd be fire. In a
We're giving
U-Haul.
people some fire
Yo.
dates. Yeah.
Shout out
You
U-Haul.
ever use the app Toro?
Oh, I've heard.
I've
yeah.
heard of that.
You could use that. Good idea.
That'd be fire.
Yeah. How do
Yo,
you
get
could
a
get a
Corvette.
Benz. Yeah, get a Benzie.
No, but where would you watch it from? The thing is, are you
have-
trying to sit outside? Because you need a trunk, so you need a bigger car.
Okay.
Or are you
Convertible.
sitting in
No,
the
but
car?
some people literally go and they just sit in the grass and watch the movie.
You can do that too. Yeah,
That's
you can do
cute
that.
too. I
That's
like
cute. Yeah,
that.
I've
That's a
always
good
thought
date.
that
I
was
like
a-
That's a
those.
good
That's
date
different
night.
because it's kind of romantic, like picnic esque, but you can talk.
You can
you're not
talk.
And you
like
could watch the movie
like
too.
you're not
hanging
going
out.
to like I need to watch. Like if I'm going to see a movie, like I don't want someone to talk to me.
Exactly.
Also, never go on a movie, even if, like, if it's a movie that like I'm intrigued about. Like when the Avengers
I'm not
Endgame
going on a
came,
date
I'm like,
with- yeah.
I'm not going on a date. Like this is a movie you don't go on.
I'm
You
not.
go on a date.
But
with.
there's no movie that I would go on.
ever,
Like that
ever,
makes
ever,
no
ever,
sense.
ever.
I
Yeah,
could
yeah.
have.
Yeah, no.
What's
Yeah.
the difference between
Yeah,
the
you're right,
movie's
you're right.
still good? Like I don't understand that
Well,
at
no
all.
one goes on movie dates nowadays.
Yeah, no one goes
Yeah.
to movies.
No one goes on
Everything's
dates.
on HBO.
No, I'm playing.
Yeah,
That's a fact. That's a fact. 'Cause
Everything's
isn't
HBO.
Avatar on HBO?
No. What's the
I thought
Black
Avatar
Panther?
was on HBO.
No. You
Well,
gotta see.
whichever one.
That's a movie you gotta see in the movie
So-
theaters.
What?
Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Some of those.
Or
yeah,
Black
yeah,
Panther.
yeah.
I
I
feel.
haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it
It's
either.
good.
Guys,
I haven't seen it.
It hits.
It's good. I'm
I would
gonna
see it
plan
again.
to
Rest
I
in
would see
peace,
it again.
Chadwick. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's so sad. That's another reason why I'm like, I'm probably gonna.
It's kind
cry.
of sad.
you're gonna. I cry, but I'm a
she's a
crybaby. But
Yeah.
that's none of their
You know
business.
what's a red
Anyways.
flag? Crybaby.
Oh my god.
Relax.
Someone just listened.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean cry baby?
I'm
What
just
is your
kidding. I have no
definition?
idea.
What does
Okay, I
that
was about to
mean?
say.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
Because like I'm a crybaby, but like not in
I don't
front
really
of people.
cry that much. Yeah.
I cry a good amount.
I haven't cried since.
I'm just so. I just been like the older I've gotten, I've just gotten
Yeah, me too.
so
I'm more emotional. I cry more now. It's nice though. I like to cry.
Yeah, I love. Yo,
All right.
No,
cry.
something-
Well, I just started
Then
the time.
nap?
The therapy session just started.
Cry.
$17
That-
an
I
hour.
used to not cry much. I really didn't. I was not a crier.
Yeah, I've seen
God, you
Natalia
okay?
cry like one time.
I feel like you've seen
Maybe
me cry
twice.
multiple times. You've seen me go through some shit. So
Are
actually,
you okay?
That's a fact.
yeah, I'm good. So I
She
don't
really
feel-
used to not cry though, for real.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know why.
I feel like it's more recently. You're like,
Yeah, more in tune with. Yeah, it feels good honestly.
But
Sometimes.
what? I'm crying.
Yeah, she be
Happy
but
cry,
now
sad cry.
happy cry. I'm a happy crier
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
I mean, watching the
actually,
movies, I'm like,
it's been a lot of happy cries. Not
I think
sad.
the first movie I cried to was Click. With Adam Sandler.
Oh my!
Cut this.
Yeah, I was like 10 years old. I'm like, oh my god, you're Adam
I
Sandler.
forgot even the
Good actor.
premise of that movie, but I don't remember crying
actor.
to like.
Great ending.
I forgot what the ending was. That movie was.
Anyway.
But yeah, I think I showed
Yeah.
it for my first tear right there.
Oh my god! Back to the thing. Anyways, but I guess we'll kind of end it more on a positive note. Like, what are some of the best dates you've been on, and what made them great?
I think I'll say what makes a great date. Constant conversation, a lot of laughing. I think
I don't know about constant conversation
no.
or good conversation.
Good conversation.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Good
Go
combo.
shut the hell up.
Yeah.
I think if it's 50-50 talking.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
just
Because
flow.
if,
Even
if it
talking.
flows, yeah. You don't.
And honestly, I love it. All right, this is me. If I go to a restaurant and we're on a date and I'm like, after the date, you're like, yo, that restaurant, that was fire.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, just, I don't know. Good vibes.
You
Good
just want
vibes.
Yeah.
And it's an
Okay.
energy thing, too. It's an energy thing.
Yeah. For
Like,
sure.
if they had a lot of fun, I had a lot of fun, and I'm like, all right,
It's
this was
vibe.
really
So
well.
what are your
It's a
first date
vibe.
questions?
Huh?
Like what ones do you usually bring up in conversation?
You ever been to a car accident? How much do you make a year?
You
before-
ever
No,
been
I'm
into
kidding.
a car?
Social security.
What's your social?
What's your uncle's last
No, like
name?
what are general things you talk about? Like how deep do you get? I guess it date by date
that's a good
depends.
It's
question.
always
How
like, what do you do for work? What's your life like? Like, what do you do for fun? What are your hobbies?
That's a
and
good
stuff?
one. The hobbies, yeah.
And then what do you do on the weekends?
You don't ask sign. They start there.
Yo, I got another red flag.
Oh god.
Oh,
Real quick.
God.
The signs. You're a Capricorn. Oh, that's why you got a Negroni. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I
when
like the
people
signs.
just
I like
those-
astrology signs. I think it's cool, but don't judge or assume who I am based on my sign.
Yeah.
And make judgments on it. I hate that. That's
Well,
a red
those
flag.
are people
You know what
who
it
don't
is?
even know astrology.
No,
It's
but
just
the best
saying.
part is they're doing that, and it's messed up because it's like, okay, if I know your sign, then I could kind of get a gist of like certain things because throughout life you meet certain like Capricorns and you're like, oh yeah, they do this. It makes
Yeah,
sense. You're a
that's fine.
Capricorn. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I think
But then
yeah.
some people use it and they're like, oh yeah, my ex was a Capricorn, so you're gonna be a piece of shit. And it's like
It's their
stop.
Bible, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like check the vibe, babe.
Whatever you
Relax.
want, man.
Yeah, if they're using that to like
Respect.
it's different. Like because some people are like, if they're bringing up astrology on the first date, a red flag. I'm like,
astrology, I don't care. I think it's guys.
I think it's some because
it's
sometimes they'll
interesting.
just
cool.
joke. I'm like, oh, you're a Libra. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
Like
I
I'm
think
not gonna
it's-
like analyze you. Like okay, give me your birth chart.
It's like, oh, so you're not good at communicating
well, if
then.
someone asks me like your birth time,
Oh, you're
and-
an Aquarius. You know who else was Aquarius? Hitler.
That's actually funny though.
is he actually
I
Aquarius?
don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, are you an Aquarius?
I'm an Aquarius.
She is.
You don't remember the Aquarius
I
party?
forget what it is.
I don't know. I don't even know.
My moon is Aquarius.
Aquarius.
No,
We had Aquarius party.
I remember the Aquarius party. I just don't remember.
Who was the
You don't
Aquarius?
remember-
Before and
Oh, that's messed
when?
up.
Because
You
there's
remember.
the Gemini.
Oh, because you missed one,
I missed one.
but you were there at the really lit
forget
one.
sometimes what my sign is.
We've talked about that Aquarius
This guy.
What are you, a Cap?
He's a
I'm a
Capricorn.
Cappy. I'm a Cappy.
I don't know enough
I'm a
about
Virgo.
signs to be like. I do want to get into it. I think it is very cool.
Nah,
and like,
you don't.
What, you went on a deep dive one night and like
Just
4
one
I
a.m.?
wish
TikTok
guys
right
were
now.
more into it.
Why?
I think, what's low-key getting annoying is like guys low-key are trying to get into it. Not because they're genuinely interested,
But
but
they're
because
trying
they
to,
know
like,
girls are
girls are-
interested in it. So they're trying to learn more. I'm like, all right.
You throw out.
Do you do
a-
that?
What?
Fake something you're into just to like get a girl.
No. I'm a pretty straightforward person.
Yeah, you are.
It takes
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
like to
effort
work
to
out,
lie,
I'm like-
in my opinion. It's just like, all right, I am who
It's
I
like,
am.
oh, I'm gonna Google badminton because this girl is into badminton. Yeah, crazy.
First of all, you play badminton?
Yeah,
before.
it's an Olympic sport. It's incredible. But no, I don't do that.
Fire.
Anyways,
Anyway.
all right.
I think the best thing is just to be you at all times
Wow,
and
that's
to be honest.
a good way
Yeah,
to close
I
out.
think it's a great. Yeah, I think it's that's yeah.
Be yourself.
What would you say about nerve? What do you do to get rid of the nerves on the? Do you get nervous? Do you take a shot
Yeah.
before? Some people take a shot.
That is not gonna make anything better for me. It's just
Yeah.
gonna give me bubble guts, especially if it's tequila. Whew.
Sometimes I
first
tell
tequila
myself.
shot?
Yeah, sometimes I think I like to drink. I like to drink.
Yeah. We know.
Drinking's fun.
Yeah. It's a hobby of mine.
No, sometimes I tell myself, I'm like, all right, worst case, you're just never gonna do. Like you're never. It's.
But that
don't
could
know.
also be the best
Like,
case
well, I just don't know
Never
like a
gonna see her
bad
again.
date. I feel like just go in there and have a good time.
Yeah.
Screw yourself.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's a
I
mentality
feel like
show.
it's different for guys though. I feel like for girls, like there's a lot of things that could go wrong to make it a really just not good time.
Yeah. I feel there's also more pressure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta get like the fit.
Yeah.
Like how much makeup do you
what to wear is
wear?
a big one. Like, oh my god, like
I know, right?
I don't know
And
how they dress. I want
Exactly.
to match
Right,
the
that's
level.
the thing. Yeah, you don't. I'm like, what do I wear? Like, how dressy? Like,
That's
how
a
dressy
good-
we getting?
That's a good. That's
why I think it's good to do a
question.
casual date first. Top golf.
That's what I'm saying.
Do
That's
an
my
activity.
dates.
Do an
In
activity.
New York, I feel
'Cause
like
at least
it's
you know
always
I'm
drinks after work.
I'm still gonna have a good
It's
It's
time.
because that's not a bad one though.
If
Drinks
we're
after
doing
work.
Top Golf and you're annoying, guess what? I'm just gonna go to the next one, and I'm just gonna get my swing on.
Someone told me a good tactic. It's bottle of wine, because your time limit is how much wine you have, and then boop, you can say, "Oh, out of wine." So yeah,
I'm gonna be
great
drunk.
time. I'm out. Or it's
Yeah.
like you finish the
Yeah,
wine.
that's a
and
good
you're
one.
like,
What's
and
a
you're
good
like,
time for a first
What we
date?
doing?
Yeah, and it's like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
you trying to get another?
You trying to get another, or what we
Trying to
trying
get
to
We're
do?
trying to upgrade to martinis.
Ooh,
Oh.
I want a lemon tart.
That's a good point because it's like how long should they? But if they like are effortless, they can go on for hours.
That's true.
But
That's
it's
a
like
good
if they're
thing.
not effortless. But you know what? Like sometimes you can go on a bad first date, but the second one's better.
You're right.
I'm
Sometimes
like
gotta
you know
get to
because
know
you're
the person.
nervous, like, and you could see like sometimes the first date's like, oh my god, like this was the best fit. Like it can be like
But
it
I
was
feel like
good.
that's when it's like at a restaurant or when it's at like
Right.
scenarios
If
where you
it's
can't
hard-
really get to know them like that. Like I feel like there's so much more pressure when you're at dinner to try to like it has to go perfectly versus like
Yeah.
I feel like you could be more awkward and like things at like Top Golf. It's not as noticeable. But when it's just you and them sitting at a table and they like
And it's just
sneeze
awkward,
weird,
yeah.
it's like
What if you invited her to Top Golf and she's like, honestly, I hate sports, so no.
That would
See,
probably that's
you know
they're
what,
not
she
into the
coulda-
same things you like.
exactly one.
Yeah.
And she could have
not-
played it off like I hate sports, but I'm willing to try.
Yeah,
Riz.
you're right. Yeah.
Riz, right there.
Yeah.
like,
Who wouldn't want to do something fun like that though? Because it's not like you have to be good.
well, that's how you know they're. Yeah, exactly. That's how you know they're not
People
fun.
you wouldn't want to go out with.
Like I'm just trying to do something fun. So what do
I
you?
don't even know how to
that's-
swing a golf club.
I'd rather a guy say like, "Oh, let's go do this," versus like, "Oh, let me take you out to dinner," for the first date at least. Like, let's go do an activity that I might remember.
Axe throwing sounds sick.
I've done it before.
You know what? Not
You know
the first,
what? They
Not
don't-
on the first date.
You know what they don't tell you? Yo,
Because you could be an axe murderer for real.
you know what they don't tell you? Those freaking axes, them shits bounce back.
No, I what?
They bounce
Yes,
back. If
they
you don't
could-
hit it right, if it
No,
exits like this,
No, if you hit it at like a 45 degree,
it'll bounce back.
Well,
Yeah.
if you hit at the like perfect spot, like usually I've done it before. They
Oh.
don't bounce back. Yeah, I did it.
No, they bounce.
They
did
bounce
The way
back.
I throw them, I'm throwing side
I don't know
tomahawks.
what
like
you're.
this.
Oh my!
Yeah,
He's
exactly. How they
frisbee.
say.
Tomahawk
He's
Joe.
frisbeeing these things. Like,
He's doing the opposite of what they told him
Yeah,
to do.
literally,
They said
they're
hand
going-
over
I'm
hand.
they're
going through-
coming every
through the leg,
every
through the
10
leg.
minutes, be like showing you the technique.
I'd be like
Yeah.
this.
You're like, sir,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
exactly.
That's funny.
That's
yeah,
funny.
not a yeah.
That's a good first date.
Yeah.
Nah, no, axe throwing is not a good first
I've
date.
been on an axe throwing date. It was awesome.
No, I'm not. No.
It's crazy. They let you drink doing that. It's crazy.
Oh, another reason. Why?
That's
No, because
crazy.
you could
Why
chop my
would they
hand off
let
on accident.
people drink during that? That's so.
That's actually not safe.
It's awesome.
You know, last thing I want to bring up. I mean, unless there's another topic, but what is your etiquette after the first date?
What do you mean?
Like, if you really like them, like, what are you doing?
So next week.
I'm going
Well,
home with
you're
them.
you're texting them later that night, right?
I think a standard is always get home safe or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Text me when you get home. I had a lot of fun.
Even if you didn't, even if you weren't interested.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think no. That's what I'm saying.
Even if
Yeah.
I'm not interested,
Right,
you still
they
have to say,
should
hey,
still
get home
get home
safe.
safe.
yeah,
Yeah.
get home. Yeah,
Tonight
that's a
was
bare
fun.
minimum. Yeah.
And then you make up, you
Or
sleep
maybe
on it.
not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
That is.
Well,
yeah.
how? Okay. So how long till like you text them again then?
Maybe let it ferment for like a day.
Okay. That's kind of quick.
Really?
Yeah.
Some people say like 3 days.
What?
Yeah.
What is this?
Well,
shipping?
if the date went really good, I'm probably gonna want to
Shipping.
hear from them. Like,
Am I texting them
So-
a lot?
yeah.
I don't know. You gotta,
And that's also.
I'm
a thing.
texting them a lot. and
Are you
like, we're
texting
sending
them a lot
memes
or
and
Oh,
not?
shit.
you're right. Are you texting already a lot? Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the one text after for sure.
Yeah.
And then like if they don't follow up within like a few days.
If it's a week, babe, you're blocked. Relax.
A week? Yeah, no.
Well, they could at least text you 3 days.
God built the world in 7 days, and you couldn't text me. So.
Yo, this guy's crazy.
That's so funny.
True. Like, if it went well and you don't text me back,
I'd probably be excited and be like, all right, so let's run it back.
Well, then that would just be
Exactly.
sad.
I
I'd be
would
like,
expect-
did they not have a good time?
yeah, because then I'm thinking like, honestly, he should be texting me within a day.
like,
If
damn.
it went really
Day's a good
well.
time,
Or it's like,
If it
damn,
went really
I fucked
well.
up. I shouldn't have eaten that garlic. My shit was crazy.
Exactly. Then
Well,
you
that
start
also
thinking,
sucks if you think it's a good day, the other person
oh
doesn't.
God,
Terrible.
that's
But how does
horrible.
that happen?
I think I've been on one of those.
No, because because people are
They
fake.
thought it was good.
I was
or
like, yo, the date was sick.
Never heard from them again.
You're calling your friends. Yo, I think I met
Dude,
the one.
The one.
And
It's
the
like-
next day,
Never-
they just
like-
silently never bring them
It's
up
like,
again.
dude, it was so much fun, great conversation. Next thing you know, ghosted.
Crazy.
That's hard. That's sad. Cause like what went wrong? But it's like
yeah. Then
it's
you
like
start
they just could see
overanalyzing.
something that wasn't compatible. It's
Well,
fine.
You know,
It's not meant to be.
happens.
It's
they're
not meant to
blocking
be.
their blessing. It's
Yeah,
fine.
they're-
It's not meant to be. It's not meant
It's
to
not
be.
meant to
Exactly.
be, right? Yeah. Anyways, that's funny. Anyways, we've been chatting for a while.
I'm trying to get some dinner. I'm
Oh.
trying.
We might go get food.
Your tab.
And then what? I'll get the cook. I'll get the Chip City after.
We'll get the chip. Yeah,
I'll get dessert.
We'll get dessert.
Ample Hill.
No, we already have dessert.
Yeah, the cake.
Oh, that's hype.
I'm dead. Anyways, but Alan, thank you so much for
Hey, yo, thank you for
joining
having me.
us.
It's so nice.
You loosened up.
Yeah, you loosened up. At the
loosened up.
beginning, he was nervous.
Well, you know why the radiator turned off.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah,
I was
he
making
was
you
high.
sweat.
He was, yeah.
It's like, why am I
If you see a vein on top of my head, because I was super concentrating. I was like,
I'm weak. Yeah.
We have
oh yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Do you? Yeah. I feel like maybe something else in the future. We got a lot.
Oh,
We can
future
be
collab?
We can be chatting. Honestly, there's so much we didn't talk about.
There's really a lot that we
You,
didn't really
you might have
touch
to
on.
bring a portable mic because our talk at brunch yesterday was jokes.
Yeah.
That's-
Yesterday we went to brunch.
Well,
Like, we
I
have to
have
save
a
this.
vlog camera. I
That
should
was hilarious.
I left all the batteries at home.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we could have. That was hilarious at brunch.
that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, I was
But,
vlogging us making the cake today.
Yeah, we made him a cake. Well, we're about to go eat it. But yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways,
for
do you want to
having us.
shout out anything? Shout out your Instagram if you want.
Yo, shout out DJ Khaled.
where
Oh
can
my
where can
God.
the ladies
As you can
find you?
see.
Huh?
Or the men, whoever.
Find me. Find me. Find. What'd you say?
Find you? Yeah, no.
Find me.
Shout out
Where I
your
am.
fitness page.
Huh? I have a little fitness page, Kaizen
No,
Fitness.
not low. It's big.
No, it's pretty small.
It's a big fitness
I,
page.
It's
just,
okay,
I
we're-
just, do a little
He
bit of
does it.
motivation. I
Yeah.
like to review protein bars. I'm very
Yeah.
advocate. I'm a very enthusiastic about protein bars and trying them and whatnot. So
I'm weak.
shoot me a little follow. Kaizen, Kaizen Fitness.
Yeah, we'll leave it in the show notes for you guys to. We'll tag. We might tag you or something.
I gotta. That's my goal this year. I gotta post a little bit more. I
You
got
should.
some sitting in the drafts.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. It's actually I'm not gassing you, but
You could,
sometimes when those would pop up, I'm like, shit. That's kind of what I needed to hear today.
Yeah.
You gotta post
some
them
of
in the
those are-
morning.
But give him a follow. 2023. He's gonna put out some motivation. But yeah.
I got some. I got some.
He's got
goals
some
this
stuff
year,
coming,
so
yeah.
Thank you guys again for having me.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you
thanks,
for
guys.
joining us. This was really good for our first in-person guest.
Yeah.
Whoa.
First guy too. First
Wow.
guy
I
guest.
was the first guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Different perspective.
Yeah.
Different perspective. I think it was a good to get, like obviously everything. We're not giving nobody advice. This is just like
We're
hearing
just
our-
Honestly, you
chatting.
shouldn't even take anything I said.
At all.
You take it with a grain of salt.
Please don't.
I think, but in general, like this is the last couple. I saw this thing on TikTok. It's like we hear so much advice from like all these people, and it's like that advice might not even be good advice. Like we just have to we can hear other people's advice and then make our own.
Exactly.
Like we're just using what they say and like making up our own opinions. So like we're just giving you guys some guy perspective on dating.
Just
In
giving
New
you
York
some
City,
sauce.
single guy.
I mean, I dropped a lot of heat today.
We did.
Clearly.
We dropped some bars. Anyways,
They weren't ready.
follow us on all social media: Instagram, TikTok,
Reels.
Reels. Give us a review. Give the podcast a review.
Smash the like button. Subscribe.
And you
Yeah,
too.
do it all. Yeah. But with that, catch them next week.
Catch y'all next week.
Peace.
See y'all.
Bye.